that. Once everybody, just bear with me here as I'm setting up the stream. Perfect. All right. I think we should be relatively okay. Barely party people, just currently checking out some stuff. Thank you for joining in. I appreciate it. Alright. We're good. I can see chat now, guys. Alright, we're all good. Alright, so I can see everything. We're all good. And it sounds like the audio just came in just fine. This is going to be a shorter and sweet stream today. This stream is going to probably be till maybe 8:40ish my time. So probably a little over 3 hours. So not too bad. Alright, let's get into this though. It's going to be quite a building episode today. And we'll be having a lot more fun on the PvP server. So, let's do this. Hopefully we should go good today. Alright, a little laggy, but everything seems to be okay. So, I guess we're doing okay for right now. It looks to be good. Everything's good with our audio. Alright. So, what's up, guys? We're checking back here in your lovely Ark Adventure. This one, guys, be a little bit of a fun and fast stream today. Unfortunately, I will not be able to stream for like 6 hours like I did last time. I did not want to end that stream, guys, because that stream was going so freaking well. But I was so unbelievably tired, and I also needed to work the next day. So, work next day was really fun. But, yeah, I really do. But that was like one of the best streams I've ever had, like on this channel. So, we definitely absolutely destroyed that like goal of the last stream. So I just wanted to say really a huge shout out to everybody who joined the stream and said hi and stopped in, and with a whopping 27 likes. That was insane. I've never had a stream go that well before. It was so crazy. We had a couple trolls in there, yeah, but I mean it happens. But other than that, though, that stream went very well. We had a lot of fun there on the official servers. It was a lot of fun. But for today, though, I want to show some PvP servers some love because on our official, it's back to 1x rate, and I haven't really had too much going on official, just besides the more of the racing my dinos that's been going on. But other than that, I've been pretty much just been doing that. So really nothing too crazy on there. I did mention before, too, that they also are going to be sunsetting some of the official servers, a lot of the official network. So just keep an eye out and make sure you're not an inactive server over there. But anyway, though, we were actually here on my PvP servers, so it looks like a lot of the majority of people logged off today. But yeah, so we are back here on the PvP servers. So in order to join my servers, you guys are interested in these kind of servers, is to make sure we're on unofficial. We're actually on unofficial. And all you gotta do is type in my YouTube name, or just type in that try to say gaming. Oh, not try to say a gaming. No, you want to try to type in gaming if I can spell correctly today. You want to do it that way, and make sure you have all maps and all modes. We have all 5 servers on here. I'm debating on changing this conquest server to a different server that goes into the main cluster, because we've only had right now for some odd reason it's been gaining population. I'm not sure why, but I might check out more of that later on. I mean, if it continues to gain more population, I guess I'll have to keep it there. But, I mean, if not, I can always put it into the main cluster with other servers. But, oh, excellent, pressed that by accident. I just realized my game audio was going through my speakers. So, bear with me here. I kind of messed that up myself. Thankfully, we didn't go too far in the stream yet before I noticed that. Otherwise, I would hear a major echo when it came to the game audio. So I'm glad you guys that didn't happen. Okay. There you go. Now we're good. All right. Now we should be solid. All right. Anyway, though. So what we're going to do is we're going to get in here. I'm going to focus on Ragnarok today for building wise. And then we're going to be focusing on some of the other servers. So I'm going to be going back and forth between all the other servers. It looks like my stream didn't go back to its normal way it's supposed to be. Curse is. Oh, bear with me. There we go. Okay, now it worked. Anyway, thank you, recording software. Anyway, though. So we're going to be going here on the Ragnarok server and along with the other servers and checking them out and everything like that. Those show my bases over there. But Ragnarok is the most popular one that we had to really focus on because I did not realize how many people were actually scouting. And it's just wild, man. It's just freaking wild. I just realized too. Why do I even have that there? That's why I couldn't see the other servers. Oh, good God. Alright. But anyway, though, let's join the servers. So you guys want to join the servers, join my Discord up there. You guys can quickly check that out. It'll be a lot of fun. And, sorry if anybody, I did say in the evening. I guess I should have given an actual time when I was going to stream. But, yeah, normally, for weekdays, I'm normally streaming in the evening. So, that's between maybe, like, 5 to 8 in the afternoon. Or 8, like, 9-ish at the latest, in the afternoon on Monday to Thursdays. And then Friday through Sundays, I am streaming throughout the entire night, most of the night, so. Hey everyone, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping in, bro. I really do appreciate it, man. Nice to see you, man. Back on Ark? Yeah, dude. We're always back on Ark, man. We're back on Ark. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, today we're going to be doing the PvP server today. Official network is playing down back to its 1x rate. And all I'm really doing on there right now is just simply racing dinos. I actually noticed how much population's actually been on my most recent my PvP servers here, so I've been having to try to get on here and get some stuff done because yeah, it's pretty wild. And yeah, Airborne, you see the last stream last night, bro? We had a whopping, my best stream I've ever had with 27 likes on that one, and we also gained over 10 subscribers on that one stream. That stream was so awesome. It was 6 hours because I did not want to end the stream. It was going so well, but I was so unbelievably tired, and I definitely needed to. Yeah, I did not want to end this stream. So yeah, very huge shout out for everybody on that one and checking that one out. That was really awesome. Alright, well I'm going to show you guys what's been happening. Alright, so if you guys have noticed, if you go on my tribe blog here. Oh, that was me because I ate my own input because I lagged out. Because I was lagging. That's the only reason I died. What's up, Fossil Productions? Hey man, what's up? Thanks for stopping in, bro. Good to see you. We're actually over here on the PvP servers today and having some fun up in here. Now, this is why when I was saying they scouted my base, this is what I mean by they scouted my base. So we actually have a major tribe scout in our base, and we also have right here outside water base triggered by enemy dino. So they know where my water base is. We've also killed some other people, looks like, because of people knowing where my base is. So, you know, I guess it's not really heavily defended as what it used to be, and I really need to fix it, and I really need to actually show the PvP servers some love here. There's been a lot of people playing on here, and I haven't even been realizing it. I've been noticing it and watching the population, but I haven't really been actually on them. And plus, they're pretty fast paced, so you guys will be able to see a lot of action going on over here. As you can see, I have my little base set up here, my little cloning stuff over here. I tamed a bunch of I had my Reapers, Basilisks, I had all this other fun stuff, bro, but I never really did very much with it, man. I have all this stuff, and I really never did very much with it. And this cave location is a very, very popular cave location. It's probably one of the reasons why I was scouted out. Very, very good for PvP, and I really got to actually start utilizing it. And I'm definitely no longer alpha on these servers, man. I'm definitely no longer alpha. There's actually a very decent amount of tribes on here that are actually very, very large, and I gotta step up, man. I gotta step up big time, because otherwise I'm going to be getting killed up in here. So I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna be building here today. We're doing a lot more building today, building in general, raising, all the other fun stuff, and more taming. So, as you guys can see, this is my lovely little cave base right now. Nothing really going on too crazy. But I gotta get some more actual spam out here too. And no, I'm not talking about the spam, like the fake cam kind of stuff. No, I'm talking about the actual spam that's over here on the outside of this cave right here. So this way, people can't just simply start building vacuum compartments and fobs to try to basically get into my base. So, I guess what the hard part was too, when I've restarted all my other PvP servers during that time, I had all the maps at once, and I was so focused on trying to build on all the maps, and rather not really focusing on like actually building up one major base. So I have to really focus on these bases here, and we'll see what's happening here. We could go play around the Wyvern Den, and I mean, I have my raising base over there on Astraeus. Of course, there's a wild crab. Oh boy. Alright, so I guess the first thing we're going to start out with is basically building a base to the point where we're not going to deal with these stupid crabs. So let's go ahead and do that real fast. Again, raising wise, dino wise, I know what I can do for dino wise. And that's basically over there on Astraeus and some other maps there that we can do when it comes to raising wise. We have two crabs over here trying to get in here. As you guys can see, the lovely amount of polymer we just got off that. So that's actually a good thing those crabs did come up, because we just got a bunch of organic polymer. So I guess the first thing I could possibly do is start making a bunch more metal cliff platforms. I guess that might be our first thing we could probably do. And it goes keratin, all that other lovely stuff. My poor Giga, I have missed you guys. And let's go over here like that. Alright, let's put this polymer up there, and let's see what kind of resources we got going on over there. I know Ghostly did a lot of resource farming before we really stopped playing a lot. I know for a fact he did. And then let's go ahead and do it. So, cutting keratin. Alright, got that there. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. And then, oh god, what was it? More damage. Ah, no. What's happening down there? What's happening down there? Okay, I don't know what that is. Oh, there's eggs in here? They didn't spoil? What? Karcha eggs? Karcha eggs? Oh, they're gone. Oh, those are phantom Karcha eggs. No, they're gone. They're spoiled. Anyway, though. So they'll check and scout around here. Well, actually, yeah, alright. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need blue gems. I know for a fact I'm gonna need blue gems, so let's actually we'll start with that first. Alright. So I got some blue gems. I do have blue gems, so we're gonna probably want to do metal cliff platforms. So I guess let's start out the base with that at least, and get these metal cliff platforms going on here. I can barely hear myself think with this replicator going on here. Oh, looks like I already have a bunch of metal cliff platforms already there, so that's actually great. We can actually start our building process up in here, because we're gonna definitely need a lot of them. And let's see how much we can build. We can build 17. We have a ridiculous amount of metal, but we're going to need more blue gems. Blue gems you can get from a couple different caves here on Ragnarok, and you can also get it from gachas, and you can also get it from Extinction. So I might have to go over to Extinction and go grab some blue gems too. Out there also. Alright. Go ahead and do that, and then we got our metal cliff platform. Alright, so let's start actually making some extra foundations above this water. So using this to our advantage here. I don't want to hit my Tesla coils. I'm gonna probably make it right above my Tesla coils. I might have to pick up those Tesla coils, to be honest. Okay, that's not very helpful. Can't place structure there. This will be the tricky part. I'm gonna have to try to do here. Of course, can't place structure there. I'm gonna have to disable the snapping. That's my only hope. We're going through a lot of metal clip platforms up in here. Nope, I didn't want to do that. So those metal cliff platforms are actually quite helpful, and they are basically going to be the helpful foundations of our base, along with the massive amount of turrets, the sheer amount of turrets that we're going to have to put down for this thing overall. But this will help us out a lot. And we'll definitely be using this to our advantage up in here. There we go. Got that. And then a couple more. This also makes it where the crabs can walk on our stuff, so we gotta be careful with that one. Oh my god, we're moving so slow. We usually start out with something here and actually start properly building up in here. I might foundation the crap out of this. This way I don't gotta deal with these stupid crabs walking around going making those noises, jumping around like crazy. Hopping like the Easter Bunny. Alright, I placed that other metal clip platform way too off. I'm gonna go pick up the other one. Alright, we gotta pick this one up. Oh, Mr. Crab. No. We don't want that. Alright. Oh, God. Okay. Alright. No, I don't want to deal with that. Alright, so we almost pretty much started out with our basic surrounding up in here. Not that one. Man, this was not one placed properly, doesn't it? Alright, there's at least one solid something in the center there. That'll work. Me and Ghosty are in the same tribe, so this one's going to be a little bit different when it comes to building wise. So we have a pretty much solid, pretty much base building area. We might build a larger structure here in the middle this time, and we could possibly deal some serious stuff up in here. And possibly a much larger crafting area in this particular area, so that could actually be very useful right there. And now next we're going to do some more metal cliff platforms, or maybe when to do some more metal cliff platforms. I'm not really too sure. We could also utilize this side now here too, and hope for the best up in here, and see what we can try to do here. So I guess we'll start making some more metal foundations, and let's start taking up some of this area, and let's start doing this, man. Let's start doing this. Put some massive structures up in here, and then we'll start working on our turrets and stuff like that later on when we have the chance. Well, let's get the structure down at least for the first part there. We do have some extra turrets here too, so I'm good for that. Alright, I'll start making a bunch of metal foundations, so. Metal foundations. Craft up that, craft up that. Now I could put up some more actual turrets to themselves. Okay, a little acro doing his little thing. I don't know if I even have multiple acros, to be honest. I probably should start working on that too. But I'm always keep focusing on tames and taming and stuff like that when I haven't really been focused on my own base building. And that's something I really have to do. I gotta really start focusing on my actual base building up in here. We have more god burgers, got one like that, more drake eggs, with vegetable cakes. Oh, they froze a helicopter. Looks like I have another extra replicator. I'm gonna be using that, to be honest. Well, while we're waiting around for that, I might as well mine a lot of this stuff in the area. Oh yeah, building should be a lot easier when it comes to mining and stuff like that. So I don't want to wipe out a lot of these foundations, a lot of these resources here, because this is actually quite useful. You can also use the organic poly plants down there too. We'll figure it out. Alright. Now Ragnarok used to be one of my main bases. I'm not really sure how many other people we're going to deal with here right now too. But I know this tribe is actually very, very massive. They're a very large tribe, and I've been scouted up by a lot of different tribes. So we just gotta be very mindful. Alright, let's get down these foundations. I should build some actual buildings up in here. Let's do some actual building up in here, guys. Build something really massive and crazy. Some more flint going on over here. Going on. Oh, so sorry, Basil, send me to start mining you. That wasn't what I was trying to do. Actually, let's look at those rock elementals. I might have to go get those rock elementals. That make me more useful right now. Alright. So I guess we'll start with this area. We'll probably build something around these cliffs kind of thing. We might get some tree platforms. Not really sure. We'll start over here. Let's get this basilisk out of the ground first. Oh. Come on, little buddy, you gotta get out of the ground. Onward. Thank you, little basilisk. Do I have a mantis anywhere? I know Ghost was having mantises on him. I wonder if I can borrow one of his mantises. They're on mating. And all their eggs are there. Oh god. Alright, mostly I'm pretty sure your Oviraptor is probably full of eggs. It's actually black boxed of eggs, so I'm gonna disable the mating on him. I'm not sure if he has any mantises on him that he was using to mine. Not really too sure. I don't want to borrow any of his females, because, well, you know, we can just take one of the eggs. We'll take one of the eggs. We'll send mantis for our own self. I'm pretty sure I at least have something to mine with over here. Bear with me, guys. I'm trying to find. As I'm trying to find on where on earth I leave all my stuff. I have not really played this map in a while. I've not played these servers in a while, so you guys have to bear with me here on this one. Hard to tell. Hard to freaking tell. Let's go check out the crab fridge really fast. Griffin and chalk elementals, arthropluras, all of them other fun stuff, anglerfish. More of my megalodons. My megalodon should actually be out in the water. Now, one thing I did remember that I gotta deal with the cryopod timers, which is gonna really suck. But we're inside of our base, so I'm not really worried about them getting cryo sickness. But anything I probably do tame should probably be out in the water. Probably should be out there. Alright, let's munch on the cryopods. I really thought I had that, but apparently I don't know where my mantis is at, so. Alright. Oh, why am I making printed rock golem saddles? Oh my, what a man. I mean, that's my own being my own doofus right there. I've maxed out rock golem saddles. What the heck am I making? Oh my god, there we go. again. These crabs, bro. Yeah, we're gonna definitely place on foundation to get rid of these stupid crab spawns, man. They're gonna drive me nuts. Here, well, actually, do I have any cryopods on me? Of course I don't. I'm gonna wait with some more cryopods. I don't have anything that's on me that I can possibly mine with. What the heck was I even doing, bro? I guess I was more focused on trying to survive more than anything else. I guess. I think that's pretty much really all. I had that much obsidian. I have not made that much. I have not been making poly. Why have I not been making poly? Bruh. What have I been doing in my life? Are you kidding me right now? I got that much obsidian, dude. What the heck have I been doing? I must have been really tired, man. I must have been really freaking sleepy, bro. Good God. I have all those resources. I have not been doing anything with it. I have all that. That is insane. That's some insane work right there. Where is our thing over here? I got more element. It's a small saddle. Cementing paste. Okay. Oh, cryopause. Alright. Let's keep moving. Alright. Unless I can clone the ice golem, but I don't think I can now. Due to the fact. Alright. Let's try to get these reapers out of here. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. We're currently right now trying to build and having a grand old time. Trying to do everything here. I gotta move these guys. These guys are meant to be supposed to be my armies, but like I said, I stopped playing these servers a long time ago. As much, and then now I'm starting to regret it because now there's so many larger tribes than me right now. It's not even funny how large they are compared to me. So I gotta make sure I get myself set up properly here. As I'm being scouted out. I would appreciate it, guys. If you guys want to join the servers, I gotta do stuff with my YouTube name. We'll see servers too. Or if you're just like watching Ark in general. It's always fun too. And again, I want to give out a huge shout out to everybody that was in the last stream. The last stream was pretty freaking awesome. And that was very amazing. And I'll show you guys some progress with those dinos and everything like that too. Of where it was in the last stream. Right now, we're actually trying to move this golem out of here. And we're going to try to set up this actual Ragnarok base almost more properly. Seeing how everyone and their mother is basically on here now. And I got to really hunker down over here. Alright, so. Clone this guy up here. And I do not have enough shards in here. Ah! Okay. We'll survive. We'll survive. I'll survive. Draw stacks. And we're good there. Okay. Should do. Alright. Perfect. Alright, the reason why I did that is because I want to make him a saddle. We're going to actually use this one for mining purposes. I already have the saddle on him. Okay, lose my mind here. Alright. So, now we can actually clear out everything. Because, yeah, it's taking all my space up in here. The only thing I don't like about building in this particular location is I'm going to ruin these poor poly plants. But I'm going to try to do a completely different design. And we're going to make it some super massive base over here in the middle. The middle structure over here. We'll see how well that works out. But yeah, this Ragnarok base is definitely be a good crafting base. A very good crafting base. Some good materials. But like I said, I was so focused on taming in the very beginning and just trying to survive against other players. And I really never focused on like straight up building massive bases. I had so many other bases. I never fully focused on building on one particular base. So I should probably focus on one base at a time here and make some superstructures over here. And now that I really can, especially since I've been playing official all so often, that you know I have all this experience when it comes to building structures and building and everything like that, but I never really got anything down to it. So when I saw this many people on here at once or whatever like that, as you've been seeing this, how popular these servers have been, I gotta really focus and actually try to build up here and have some fun up in here. So when more people do join in here and people do scout my bases, I can actually survive. So that's actually quite great, actually. This particular rock golem though is gonna be used for harvesting, so I'm gonna actually probably even rename him as Harvest. So I need to ever gather any rocks or just straight up damage. This little guy can definitely be our damage dealer here for sure. Alrighty. Should be good. And who knows? I might even try to raid the other people. I might actually just start some drama, start raiding people. No, that's good. I mean, it would be funny, but that would be very funny. Start some chaos, bro. Start some chaos. Why not? I'm pretty sure people would want that. Alright, let's do this though. Back to building. Build up these foundations up in here. That's not what I wanted to do. Thanks, Ark. Thanks. I appreciate it. Alright. No, that's all I wanted to do. Yeah, I would love to be able to raid on stream and stuff like that, but the thing is with that, it's just I get too easily stream sniped, man. Get too easily stream sniped. Alright. So I'm gonna have to utilize these other structures over here that's in the middle. It's gonna get annoying, to be honest, but we'll work around. I've dealt with worse. I've dealt with worse. Try to build some actual superstructures up in here. Those are very large and massive, and we'll make it like some sort of crafting area kind of thing. With a lot of replicators. We're gonna make some more replicators and some more boxes and stuff like that. And truly make something really spectacular here. We're pretty much safe in this cave for right now, so we can actually make something really nice and big. Again, raising wise, I'm not really too concerned about it. That is for a different base. I have other bases meant for that, so this way I don't have to worry about that particular thing. When it comes to mining and gathering, I at least have these kind of things here. Oh god. Alright. You little turd. Thank you for just joining in. I do appreciate it. We're going to build here on the PvP cave. And epically failing doing so, because these foundations are annoying. But we're working on it. We're working on it. I think I can actually place on the... Oh, I can place on the middle cliff platforms too, but I don't want to rely on that, because that means someone takes up my middle cliff platform. It goes half my freaking base. That wouldn't be very helpful, now, would it? If you guys do want to join the servers, all I gotta do is simply type my YouTube name in. People that have a Sigma YouTube name. Or you will tap Sigma servers there. Alright. Oh, no. Curses. That's not very helpful. I definitely gotta get more wyverns though, bro, because I don't have that many wyverns and griffins. Griffins. I love me some Griffins. Well, Mr. Basilisk, I don't know why you're right here. I'm from my way. And move your big booty out of here. Come on there, Basilisk. Get your big booty out of the way. Take them on dang spade. Where'd you go? What? Where'd you... Why? How'd you get up there? Bruh. How'd you get up there? Come on. Get your butt. Okay, you know what? You can sit there then. You can sit there. Go play with the crabs. I tend to come in here and try to ruin my day. Alright, so the only tricky part about this particular cave build is going to be the lovely middle place in the middle. I like to try everything. I like to try some new stuff. And for sure, I'll definitely try some new stuff when it comes to this, compared to my previous build. And we'll actually focus on building some actual structures up in here, especially since these servers are no-wipe servers, and they have been gaining some popularity, especially with some larger tribes scouting my base and everything like that. Get that there, get that there. That should work out just fine. And thank you all for joining, guys. I do appreciate it. We're actually here working on our metal foundations. This area is gonna be like a giant like crafting type area, and that's what we're trying to go for right now. Some sort of like something like that kind of thing going down. Didn't want to pick up that rock. Didn't want to pick up that Dwayne Johnson. Nope, didn't want to do that either. Building. Mother, I placed that 3 different times. Oh, Ark. Always test my patience. Gotta have a lot of patience when you're building. That's stuff for sure. The only thing I'm not liking about this is that some of my I'm gonna have to make sure I don't put anything too important nearby the corners, just because of the fact somebody blows into my base with anything really. That's gotta be very careful there. Alright, we need to golem here for more mining purposes. But yeah, I was more so focused on like literally taming and everything else than actually building and actually having some fun up in here. And then I can start working on my mega structures and start raiding other people and start doing all that fun stuff too. And who knows? Maybe I can start some drama by maybe like attacking a base or something like that, just to start some drama or something like that, just for the fun of it. Wouldn't be my brightest decision right now because, believe it or not, guys, I am not even alpha on the server anymore. Yep, nope, I am not even nowhere near alpha now. There's a lot more people that are more highly built than me, and it's pretty scary. It's actually, yeah, I'm not used to it. Like, I'm not used to it at all. But there's so many other major tribes on here that's not even funny. It's crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. Alright. But yeah, now I can probably build some sort of mega structure up in here to help me out when it comes to crafting and everything like that. And I can move all these dino clones I've been doing. And we move them out of there too. Alright. We gotta try to get an actual feel what we're trying to build up in here. Not besides just flying around in circles here. Yeah, so we're gonna have to deal with that middle structure. It is what it is. But if I can try to build around it, or it's not gonna be very square, I guess. So that's gonna be kind of annoying. But it is PvP. We're gonna do it to do what we have with. Those words didn't make any sense when I said that, but okay. It doesn't have to. Okay, that's annoying. So in closing, this can be a little bit of a pain in the ass, but it is what it is. Alright, and then we'll start making some more structures when it comes to like crafting structures, industrial forges, that sort of thing, so we can start mass producing an amount of metal, because we're going to definitely need a lot more metal, because I still have other servers that I have to build on when it comes to other bases and stuff too. So it might not just be Ragnarok, depends how fast we actually build up in here. But I guess for the main focusing on today, it's going to be the building when it comes to these servers. Because, yeah, I mean, my bases are very puny. I have a lot of dinos. I got a fair amount of turrets. But with the amount of tribes I've been building on here, I wouldn't stand a chance. Alright, so that seems to be good and like okay enough for right now. I guess I could probably more foundations over here. I could circle. This is ground right here. So I could circle around. But for right now, I think these should be a good starting point, at least. Should be a fairly decent starting point. Okay. Now, crafting structure-wise. Let's pick up these forges. Let's pick up these forges really fast. I can still leave that as my main starting area. But if we're gonna make this a crafting area, I might as well do it proper. Okay. Yeah, see, we actually, it doesn't look like a lot of room, but we actually have some fairly decent amount of room here when it comes to all the other stuff up in here. So, we're gonna put down some forges and stuff. Right there. And then we're gonna go grab ourselves another replicator, the extra replicator. Like I said, I'm not worried about the raising portion, because I have other stuff, other bases I'm gonna raise on. So this particular map is going to be mainly just crafting and the occasional taming. Rep. And then maybe I'll place like all my normal crafting stuff in the area and then place a bunch of deady boxes in the middle. And then this way everything that I'm crafting with can be pulled out of those deady boxes. That might be the best decision right there. That might work out just well, actually. Might not work out just well. So let's go ahead and do that then. And then vault and storage. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna try, how I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be a little pain in the ass. But I'll figure that out later. Alright. Now can I make another rep in a rep, or is that still glitched out? No, it's not glitched out. Okay, we're good. I guess make 14 if I want to. I don't need to make 14 reps, so it's kind of a little overkill, to be honest. I'm gonna need to save all that tech element stuff for other stuff, so we'll probably make 3 replicators. Good there. Do I want to make another forge? Let's see if we can make more forges here. It's a high-spell forge. I never actually did a blood forge, to be honest. But I'm not worried about steam forges though, because steam forges are not very helpful. Alright, more forges. I'm gonna do my forges on this side right here. Like so. I'll put this one over here. There you go, so I can still line that up just fine. We got ourselves more replicators. No, that's what I wanted to do. Oh god. Oh, sorry. How do I rotate this? Stop it. Stop doing that. That looks funny. I don't like that, the way that looks. The reason why I'm not putting them right against the wall is because, well, first off, it is PvP. Second off, I don't want it to, just in case I want to expand it more, put turns behind the, I don't want to leave any weaknesses, so I want to make sure I put some turns behind the replicators too. Well, I mean, if everybody gets in here, I mean, everybody gets in here, I'm done for anyway, but. Alright, there. And then let's go ahead and grab those this will be the hardest part, but let's go grab those deady boxes. Or just quite literally make more deady boxes. One of the two. I could leave more deady boxes up here. I could leave them up there. How many do we got going on over here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 6, 9, 12, and then 16. So we got 16 right there. Let's see if we can't make some dedicated storage boxes. Oh, 72. I don't think we need 72 boxes. So let's go ahead and craft up like 25. Oh god, they take forever. Oh my god, they take forever. Okay, well, while they're taking forever, I guess that gives us more opportunity to build. My god. Yeah, that's me. Alright, I guess we'll start off with, I guess moving some stuff then, I guess. Come on now. Forgot tech gear makes forever to make when you're making tech stuff. I guess cryo for, I'm trying to debate on what do you guys, from a PvP standpoint, what do you guys think I should do? Do you think I should build my vaults up here, or do you think I should build my cryo fridge in the vaults down there? I don't know. Hard to tell. It would be harder. They would have to fly up here, and that's even if they can even get a dino in here without getting killed. So I think my vault and storage might be better off if I do it up here and change this crafting area down there, and then make this a vault and storage area, because this would be this is probably the most secure spot on the inside the base, because it's away from everything and it's heavily defended. Yeah, we'll go with that. That sounds like a good idea. That sounds like a good idea. For me, playing official for so long, like doing these servers is much faster. I can speed demon when I'm speed demon now when it comes to building. Especially if I'm being almost potentially being raided. Alright. But with that motivation from that last stream, guys, that stream is such an amazing stream, guys. You guys really motivated me to... It's really good. It's really awesome, and it's very helpful for me when it comes to more motivation to building and doing more fun stuff here. We are lagging, I think. You know, I'm just being weird. Okay, that's weird. That's strange. Didn't like that one bit. Let's actually do a snapping for these little guys, because dedicated boxes work better if they snap properly. As long as all the replicators can... Didn't think that one through. I'm hoping all the replicators can get all the boxes. I guess we'll find out, won't we? We're gonna want to stack them so all the replicators can take them. The only way to double check... Is there a way to show the range on them? Hold on, man. I never checked that on a dedicated storage box. Is there a way to show the range? No, there isn't. Okay, cool. That's great. That's adorable. Let's see what we got going on over here, though. Let's go quickly grab, like, something random. And we'll put it in each dedicated storage box. Oh, metal. Actually, no, we're going to need the metal for my own stuff here. Withdraw that. I just realized I'm crafting a bunch of stuff, too, as we speak. So, I mean, like, that's of an issue. Alright. So, let's go put these black pearls in there. And then let's look at the replicator to see if the replicators are pulling the black pearls out of there. Which is some random tech. Let's just make something random that has black pearls involved into it. Which I think... the gene scanner does. Gene scanner needs black pearls, so we'll use the gene scanner. It does. It pulled out. Okay, so it is pulling out the black pearls. Alright, let's go to the other replicator and see if the other replicator is pulling out the gene scanner and can make it. It does. Okay, so good. The dedicated storage boxes on both sides reach, well, for that on that section over there. So we're going to grab the black pearls out of here, deposit that, and then we're going to clear the resource cache, which should be not that hard to do. Clear that out. Clear this out. Alright. Obviously, this replicator should be able to build here, which it can. Let's go over to the other one. Go over to the gene scanner. Gene storage. And, okay, so the dedicated storage boxes do work, so we're good. We're set up. We're set up with a good major crafting area. We're pretty solid right now. So let's go ahead and grab all these crafting gears, and let's go ahead and do that. And we'll start converting this area around at least a little bit. We'll double check my tripod, make sure I wasn't being scouted by any chance. No, we're good. We're solid. Alright. So, crafting wise, let's make these dedicated storage boxes. Dedicated storage box, grab that. Then we'll go ahead and start grabbing some of these resources, which is going to be a really major pain in the ass. I guess let's start out with hide and poly. I forgot I had different stacks. Oh, I actually picked up over 100,000 gunpowder. Okay, yeah, that's I actually outweighed myself, which I didn't think was even humanly possible on this map. Okay. I'm so used to official, so I forgot I have the different stack sizes. Okay. There's our gunpowder. Deposit all that. Deposit all the poly. Alright. We'll actually just leave those boxes here for right now. We'll leave these our dedicated storage boxes here for right now. Do I have enough? I have a lot of crystal on me, but okay, I can't. I'm not even gonna attempt to grab all that dang metal, bro, because that's gonna be wild. We have about 31,000 cementing paste. We're gonna need to make more cementing paste up in here too. A makeshift mega lab wise, I should probably make another one. One for gunpowder and one for cementing paste. Our crystal. Shove that in there. Cementing paste, shove that in there. Why do I have the ingots on me? Oh yeah, because I was carrying with the ND forges. That makes sense. I'm not gonna do any metal mining or anything like that because I got plenty of metal. Electronics and those electronics. Alright, flint. Draw all that. Draw the hide. Basic wood. Black pearls. Fiber. More pearls. Okay, so the only thing I'm worried about is the shards and stone and crap like that. Alright. Thank you all for joining in, guys. Been amazing so far. Take the rest of these element shards. Alright, we should be good with that. Alright, let's go try it. Now, I'm more worried about trying to move all that 500,000 metal ingots. That's gonna be a fun time. Thanks, Ghostly. My tribe goes for mine and all that. Alright. Leave this for flint. Deposit all that. Chitin. And this major crafting base will help us out greatly by looking cool and sexy, and give us a good advantage against any of these alpha tribes that are currently building up here. Alright, so we're going to try to stack them like this. Alright. Okay. Now I can possibly do the rest of this stuff. We want to make sure, the reason why I'm stacking them like this in this weird way is because I want to make sure all the replicators behind them can actually pull out the resources that's inside these boxes. Otherwise, what's the point of making this all this stuff if the replicators can't even pull out all the resources? You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, those forges, do that with that. Put that on. Alright. Alright, next thing. We got most more resources. We guys have to get the rest of the element and then the metal. Let's do the metal. Let's just get the hard one out of the way. Oh my god. I actually was able to carry it all. I didn't slot clap myself. That's amazing. Okay. 500k metal. Man, I wish I had this much metal on official. I'd have to do a couple different, I had to do at least 5 to 6 metal mining missions on that one. With my Dunkey on center. Alright, good there. Pause that. I think we're all solid with that one. That was looking pretty sexy. Alright. Besides that, so let's go ahead and grab all the stone. which I have an outrageous amount of stone. Hopefully this will minimize some of the crab spawns, though. That's the only thing annoying is me getting on my nerves and having to do all the crabs trying to smack all my stuff. So here I am trying to worry about players trying to raid my base, and here I am getting smacked by a bunch of Valcarquinos. Alright, there you go, we got all that. And then that should be good. We at least have a basic, much more organized and better looking portion of this base, in this puny base. Alright, and then our lovely element, we're gonna get all that out of there too. And then move that down there. I might even make a small, now we'll do a crafting station and make it a small teleporter. And we can start using small teleporters back and forth through the bases. As I box this up. For right now though, we're just basically getting the basic stuff out of here. There we go, so now we got a proper crafting station, proper crafting area. And let's start converting this other location up here into like a storage room kind of thing going on over here. We'll use some other maps for raising purposes, and then for Ragnarok we'll do straight up crafting when it comes to that. So we'll be utilizing each PvP server to our advantage here when it comes to that. So I guess we'll start going to the storage room and stuff like that. And I can barely even see anything now because it's super dark. It's also great. Let's make sure we're not being scouted. We're not. Okay. Paranoid as all hell. Let's grab. Oh, so looks like Ghost was making more element there. I guess I could probably. No, we want to convert this into a storage room, so I could probably use this extra rep and put that down there. My only issue is I got a bunch of crap on this rep. So we completely convert this into like I said, a storage room slash other area. This grinder, for instance, could be also be used to be down there. So we'll pick that bad boy up. I can't see diddly squat, bro. I can't see diddly squat. I can't see anything. Alright, we're going to go in night vision mode here for right now because I can't see anything. I guess we'll grab all this crap out of there. We'll pick up this extra rep. When did I have this feeding trough over here, bruh? When did I put that there? See, this is how long I have not been able to know that. I have not known that this feeding trough was here and it's already was spoiled with a bunch of raw meat. Bruh. See, this is what I mean, guys. Organization, man. It's outrageous over here. Alright. There. Now we're at least a little bit more organized. We'll use the grill over there, too. More in the crafting section over down there. We'll leave the transmitter there. We'll need that for that. Alright. Back to what we're doing over here. Alright, so we got a bunch of stuff, random crap on us that I gotta put away somewhere at some point. But there is a couple things I want to do, and that's the chitin and keratin. Where'd it go? Well, I might not just type it in. Just type in keratin. And I'm pretty sure. Oh, I actually need to take a stack of that element. So that's why I don't run out of elements. And then we have our industrial grinder. I'll put the grinder over here by its own self. Probably along with the forges. Because the grinder, it's just like meh. It's there, but it's not really that helpful. Helpful in some ways with some stuff, but. Okay, so we got oil and spark powder still too. Oil is another one I completely forgot about. That's necessary. And then we need polymer, which is up here. Spark powder. Did I have a flint chest? I do got a flint chest. There we go. I think it's a little bit more organized now. Kind of. Electronics, which, why was I putting it inside the replicators when I should be putting it inside the crafting station? See, this is what I mean. Organization helps out a lot, guys. Especially when it comes to PvP. You gotta stay organized. You gotta know how much stuff you have at your whim to use against other players. I'll just shove the sulfur in there because why not? I don't like sulfur. And we should be good with that. Alright. We can put the rest of the crap away somewhere else. We do have an extra rep now. And we also have our industrial grill. So our industrial grill, let's put over here, I guess, for right now. Be a perfect crafting area. Then let's go ahead and try to, I guess, make the rest of the stuff. So let's go ahead and do this. Put this other metal in one of these other forges. Okay. Alright. Now, while we're at it, let's go ahead and make some extra vaults. So let's start converting. Let's start converting some of the stuff around. We're gonna type in vault. We're gonna craft up a couple different vaults for our storage. That's one thing I definitely need to organize right now. Oh yeah. Like I said, I don't use all my resources. I still gotta make a bunch more turrets on the outside and around the base. This is PvP. Alright, we'll start actually making some actual vaults up in here and some proper storage. Why did I not have foundation down here? Oh my god, bro. See, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. I could have easily gotten raided so many times, man. How do I not have foundation down there? We're gonna speed demon this crap here. Alright, that. Okay. That looks terrible. Forgot it's not snapping. Why is it not snapping? Oh, there we go. Now it's snapping. There we go. Perfect. Alright, now we can start organizing a little bit. So we'll go with armor right here on this vault. So I'm pretty sure I had some flak. We'll shove any form of armor in there. Anything to do with that. We'll shove that in there. It's going to take some time. I always dread doing this, but you know what? When it comes to looting and stuff, we gotta be able to do this. This is anything to do with saddles. Saddle. I'll keep the BPs out there. I'm gonna use the BPs for something different. And then more armor, scuba gear. This is just out of my replicator, by the way, guys. This isn't even my actual vaults yet. I'll organize the vaults later on. I'm not too worried about it. I'm not gonna spend my entire stream organize my vaults. I highly doubt anyone wants to see that. So I'm not about to do that. So hey, unless you guys are into that kind of thing, I would for you guys happily anytime. But yeah, I highly doubt you guys are interested in that. Oh, we're lagging. Sorry. I have 10,000 obsidian on me, bro. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, bro, congrats over 700 subs. Yeah, dude. Yeah, the last stream, bro, was actually absolutely amazing, and it's what definitely motivated me a lot more to make sure I am streaming on time and stuff like that, because you guys are awesome. And that last stream, bro, had an absolute massive record of over 27 likes and at least over 160 plus people watching. Of that one. That was pretty nuts. That was pretty crazy. That was pretty wild. So I really appreciate that, guys. And like I said, if you guys want to join these servers, all you gotta do is simply just type in my YouTube name on the ARC search bar, and you guys will be able to see this particular server. Or if you guys want to check out my actual my Discord there too. I got my Discord there too. But believe me, I'm not gonna sit here and organize my vaults here on stream. That's gonna take its sweet time. And right now, we're just focused on building the actual structures more than anything else. Because, like I said, I gotta actually start really hunkering down and really start doing stuff here. Because, man, dude, it's just it's wild up in here. All right, there's my blueprints. But we'll mess with. I gotta rename all these vaults too. Alright, for right now though, I'm going to shove the rest of the stuff into a random vault until I can get my old vaults. Here's my old vaults, so I'll just put them in here for right now. And then just like how I played 7 Days to Die, I'm just going to simply, I'll reorganize it all when I can. And then cryo fridges with that, I'll worry about that later. But at least now we're converting the main crafting area, so at least we got that down. And that's our main focus for the stream, is basically building up these bases. And hopefully not getting raided. That'd be really great. That'd be really great. I just put more structures in there, resource-wise, and that doofus. The rest of the stuff we can keep out there, and then the rest of the stuff right there. Clay, no nice clay, and I don't need parachutes. I'm wearing a tech gear. Why do I have? Look, I thought I had a sniper rifle. Sorry, I thought I had a sniper rifle on me. When everybody's airborne saying, "What's up, Falcon Productions?" Yeah, thanks, Falcon Productions. Throwing back in, bro. I appreciate it, though. All right, I'm also carrying a replicator on me. Okay, so it might not be dark enough now. Maybe a little bit more lighter up in here. We're gonna actually turn off our helmet. There, you guys actually see properly here. All right, I'm gonna put the replicator right here due to the fact the reason why I want all the replicators to grab any resources that are out of here. So that's what we're trying to go for. But now I can make polymer, I can make pretty much anything at record speed now, and really get some stuff down, and my crafting is going to be insane when it comes to trying to build up structures, especially when it comes for PvP. And I gotta make sure that I get myself set up here much more properly here. Much more properly. Alright. Whatever, that was awesome. Of course, I'll flip through a stream. Yeah, job, yeah, for sure. I get you, man. Yeah, I was very, very tired that day. That's definitely for sure. I didn't want that stream to end, bro. I didn't want to end the stream because it was so freaking crazy, bro. I did not want to end it, man. But I had to, unfortunately. It was rough. It was rough up in here. Alright, I'll grab about 500 there. And then now we can craft everything at record speeds now. Now I want to make a bunch of poly or advanced rifle bullets. I can now. So now I can basically make 6K poly at record freaking speeds. And that's how our crafting station's gonna go down. Perfect. There. Now we got 6 going on. Look at that. Now that's a work in progress, my guys. That's a work in progress. I can barely hear myself think with all the replicators going on, but that's sound of progress. The sound of progress. Anyway, though. All right. So we got that main down. That's awesome. We got our crafting station down perfectly. However, we had to make sure we actually defend that crafting station first off. And then second off, we had to actually try to move the rest of the stuff here. So we have to reorganize through this crap up in here too. And why do I not have any lights up in here? Yeah, Mr. Acro, why do we not have any lights up in here? Let's see what we got going on over here too. These refrigerators are completely wrongly placed. I'm trying to think of where on earth I guess a good cryo fridge like storage would be, because again, you want it more a cluster and kind of spread out. You gotta organize it a certain way because it is for PvP. Yeah, and yeah, bro, that's awesome how it is making that so quickly. Yeah, bro, for friggin' sure, man. All right, so I guess we got our crafting station set up. Let's go work on some more of our defenses down there too. And bring over some more of our dinos. To be honest, that was actually pretty fast. I didn't actually think I would actually get that all done that fast. That's pretty wild, man. That's pretty freaking crazy. Alright, and then I'll put like a line of these cryo fridges up like this way. We'll line them up like rows, so this way I can, and not smack them. That'd be great too. And then this way I can actually organize this a little more properly. Cryo fridge, do that, do that. Almost like rows of corn. that's what we're kind of going for right now, with that sort of thing. All right. And then any empty cryopods now I can properly put away. What is this cryo fridge over here? What even is this cryo fridge over here? Okay. Now the only other separation is I gotta make sure I do separate myself from ghosts and stuff. Let's pick up all this stuff out of here. Pick up the fridge. Pick up the fridge. For vault wise, we're gonna probably put the vaults here on this back there. I could put the refrigerators like in a row again. We want to do like again like rows of corn. That sort of thing. It'd be really nice if I can actually see what the heck I'm actually doing up in here. Driving me crazy. Not being able to see anything. I guess I'll put my refrigerators over here on this side of the wall. Like that. And then, do I have any more refrigerators? Okay, this is ghostly stuff. Alright, I'm sure that he's okay with that. But everything else. Actually, make sure we get rid of our cryopods. Count that up in there. Go ahead and count that up in there. Alright, there. So all that nonsense is done and over with. I'm on my canteen back, thank you very much. I'm gonna actually need those burgers on me. Alright, we're good there. And then let's go grab the rest of these empty cryopods. Perfect. Nice. Now we're rocking and rolling. Don't know why that sword's like that. There we go. I can get a little more properly. The only annoying thing is I got to deal with the crab, so that's the only bad thing right now I'm going to deal with here. Oh my god, I can barely hear myself think. We're just going to make all of that obsidian into poly. There we go, we made it. But now you guys can see progress. I just made that much polymer that fast, which can be very essential for PvP. Because we're going to do a lot of tech here. Alright, 6K poly right there. Alright, I'll let that craft. Alright. I have more tech turns now with that up there, so we should be good with that, but we do need advanced rifle bullets. So that is, and we can always use advanced rifle bullets, so we're going to make sure we do 1,000 of that. And that's just going through our metal, which we have plenty of metal. Advanced rifle bullets. Rifle bullets. Thank you all for joining, guys. I do appreciate it. Alright, there we go. We got our advanced rifle bullets. We've cracked up some more stuff. That's all good. The only other thing I gotta do is, besides trying to hear myself think with all these replicators going off at once, I have to go try to grab that makeshift mega lab. And that should be good. And then let's start working more of our defenses down there. And then we should be okay with that. I'll worry about reorganizing like physical stuff by vault later on. I'm not worried about that right now. I should be doing this on my own official servers too. So yeah, makeshift mega lab. Where'd it go? I know I saw it over here somewhere. Okay, so that's why I was leaving it in here. Alright, let's grab that. That should be in the crafting area. We'll put the I'll put this somewhere random. This again, I gotta reorganize a lot of crap, so I'm not too worried about that. And the dust and the element dust. Okay, we're good. Now this is starting to look more like an actual normal PvP base, bro. That's the turns. That's the only thing we're missing right now. There's a bunch of trucks on the turns, which is kind of a major thing we need to have, to be honest. There we go. Okay, yeah, make sure Mega Lab. We want to make sure we put the Mega Lab nearby the boxes, so I guess we'll put it right there. That actually works out just fine. So it makes sure it can pull out all the resources, which it can. And now we can make a bunch of cementing paste with that makeshift Mega Lab. I might have to make more makeshift Mega Labs. Gosh darn it. And then we'll do a bunch of gunpowder too. I'm gonna have to make a bunch more makeshift Mega Labs. God, man, for the crafting area. I don't want to use all my electronics, though. I want to use all my electronics for turrets right now, and not that. So we're not going to do that right now. So how many pearls do I got here? I got 12,000? Yeah, that's 12,000. Alright. Let's actually make some electronics then. With these new replicators. Bro, why have I not been doing this before? Yeah, if you guys are interested in me going to random PvP servers, like ones I don't own, definitely let me know, because you know what? If I'm doing this well, this efficiently, imagine if I was just trolling some random servers. Maybe I did do. When did I make the series? Alright, I'm doing that. Alright. Solid. Again, then not being able to hear yourself think. Sound of progress. Sound of progress. Alright, there we go. So our crafting base is set up. Everything else is set up. Let's go grab my structures that I already have made. And let's actually do more of those. We have more of turrets set up here. By far. Definitely need to set those up more. See, I'm already trying to figure out where I put everything. And see, I left shards. See, oh my god, my organization, bro. Especially on a PvP server, bro. You got to have some sort of organization. I have no organization at all. Like, bruh. Okay. Let's just type in turret. Alright, we got that. No, I don't need that. Turret. Thankfully, I don't gotta do any mining today. I have mainly all my stuff here perfectly fine. Alright, there. We'll use these extra turrets here, and we'll set these guys up really fast. We'll grab some more of those element shards that I apparently left in here. It must have been probably when I raided somebody, or maybe I made a fob or something like that, and then just plopped it all in there. Who knows? I'll double check to make sure I don't have any other extra element shards or turrets in these vaults before I start making. I want to start making turrets if I already have them. Be kind of silly and waste of resources, precious resources that I should probably be using for other stuff. Those other vaults are all organized, so I'm not worried about that. I know what's in those vaults. Okay, there's no element shards. So let's go out turrets. Let's see if there's any turrets in here. That's not what I wanted to type in. No, I don't think there's any more turrets. I don't think I have any extra turrets on me, but we'll see, I guess. No, we're good. Alright, well, that should be everything that we need to have with that. Alright, let's go back out there. Alright. Progress. Alright, let's start setting up some more attack turrets so around the area. So I'm going to show you guys what kind of defenses we have right now as I currently speak, besides my dino defenses. Right now it's pretty much good for fighting off enemy crabs that are just running around. Alright. So we actually got a fairly decent, and this is probably what kept them away right now. So water base wise, defense wise, we have at least a fairly decent amount of turns. I will be definitely cloning the crap out of these ice elementals, which you guys can see I already have been, and then more basilisks and stuff like that too, to fend off potential raiders. But we also got the helis, and this is what basically kept off of the defense. Basically, well, when they tried to raid me, was basically my basic turret wall. This is only a basic turret wall. It's really not that crazy. And it definitely needs a lot more defenses. So our main defense is basically a good offense, and we really need to have a very, very solid defense when it comes to this particular cave. This is a good choke point. We also have to basically make some sort of some spam around here too, so this way they can't try to build like vacuum compartments and crap like that around my base to fill those up bobs. Now, especially since I've released in the stream, this area is going to be very highly raidable, pretty much. I could actually do it that too, like that also. Only the worst part is I want to add more turrets to these walls. How many more turrets do I have in this area, first off? 118 out of 300. Okay, so I want to make sure we don't go anything too crazy. I guess we'll hold off on that particular turret wall. We have no defenses up in here in the other spots. So let's actually go up here in the other spots really fast. And let's build up here really fast. So this way, just in case somehow magically, which it's, you know, not that hard to break into there. When they do eventually break into there, I at least have some more defenses up in the middle and not basically, you know, we want some turrets up here in the water that are shooting above into the water. So like right here, yeah, no, hold on, I gotta put my attack helmet on so I can see where my actual base is at here in the water. Okay, so it's down there. All right, so we want to do it over here. We're gonna go off at this edge of the middle cliff platforms. Middle cliff platform has a lot of health. But again, we gotta make sure we put enough turrets. These turrets will shoot into the water and out of the water, helping us out greatly when they try to fly up here to get up in here. This will help us out a lot. So basically almost making it almost straight up impossible to try to get out a dino into this area. And I also got some Tesla coils that are hanging above the water too. That's gonna be helpful. Not my most basic base defense, but we should be pretty solid on that though. Alright, that should help out a lot. And we also, again, more tech turrets are just for straight up raw power. The more tech turrets, the better. Like I said though, tech turrets don't shoot rockets. So you gotta make sure that basically you have a bunch of heavies around, at least to do that, because it's easily able to be drained. Another thing about caves is you want to utilize the terrain around you too. It's going to be much more harder to drain and destroy the tech turrets using actual terrain around here too. This cave is a very big choke point, especially for much larger tribes, and that's probably why they scouted up my base so much. And I've been seeing them raiding other people, been noticing it. There's been a lot of population on these servers, and I gotta make sure that I get myself well and defended here before I miss any chaos here ensues. Alright. Got that. We got, that's good enough for tech turrets for this particular area for right now. Again, you don't want to put too many turrets in one area, because then this way you won't be able to actually use your turrets. So yeah, don't make sure you don't put too many turrets in the area. You want a wide variety of turrets. And again, heavy turrets are going to be your main friend here too. You want heavies to basically shoot off any rockets, potential rockets. And like I said, along with my other dino defense, my dino defense will be really great and really helpful too. But just in case they manage to get some sort of other dinos, because like I said, this is a much larger tribes now that have been on the servers, and it's very easy for them to get massive amounts of dinos. So I just can't rely on dinos. I can't rely on dinos defenses. You gotta make sure we have enough turns and stuff like that. So you guys can see what I mean by scouting my base. I have tech sensors down there in the beginning of my base on there, and you guys can see enemy dino, enemy survivor. And then it killed their megalodon and another human. So, and again, we get to see more kills over here. This is from my other base, though, I believe. This is definitely, obviously, you can't fly in the water. So, this isn't my other cave base. That's just like it's there. It's meh. Like if that base gets raided, it gets raided. I don't really care. There's nothing in it. It's just basically just a place to get in and out of the map easier. And then yeah, an entrance triggered by enemy survivor. So yeah, you guys can see. A lot of stuff down there, a lot of stuff going on down there. But that's what I mean by being scouted. So we're definitely being scouted here when it comes to much larger tribes. Anyway, though. So let's go ahead and put some tech shards up in here. I want to balance this out at least a little bit. Oh, those advanced rifle bullets. So let's actually go back to the crafting station. The new crafting station. Oh, I wasn't making... Wait, was I making bullets? I was making bullets, right? Oh, yeah, there they are. I forgot I was making bullets and then... Oh man, let's make more electronics still. Alright, that's enough electronics, and then we'll make the more advanced rifle bullets. To the thousands on the highest we can go anyway. The thing about replicators, you can only make them at only 1,000 at a time, and that's why having so many at once is much more helpful, because now I can make 6K bullets at a time. So Ragnarok is definitely going to be a great way to get some serious stuff, some serious resources up in here. Alright, there. And then now, when we have all of our bullets, we can simply just grab all this. Oh god. I'm trying not to lag myself out here. And maybe I can put one of my tech turrets on only wild, so this way I can keep on killing all the crabs that are in the area. Keep driving me crazy. Alright, I'm going to try to get some of this polymer and electronics. Perfect. Because these heavies use a lot of electronics. The sound of silence. Oh my god. I can hear myself think now. It's a miracle. It's a freaking miracle, bro. Alright, so for these particular turns, we want to do that. We want to shoot them off their mouths. We'll pipe about there. I'm going to add more bullets into as I'm making them. This is not like a final product. I highly recommend film as much as you physically can. The more bullets you can put in there, the better. As long as they don't manage to destroy your turrets before you drain them. But the best way to do it is basically try to film as much as you can here. But you want to, again, the more DPS you have every second, the better. More turrets shooting at once, the better. Pretty much. That's your main goal to do. Oh god, I gotta make element shards. Oh no. That's gonna be a fun time. That'll at least help out at least a little bit with defenses. Alright, yeah, we gotta make more element shards. Oh god. Good thing I made this crafting base. Oh. Gotta make sure Mega Labs doing the same thing. Make more paste up there, and then make more gunpowder. A lot more gunpowder. I'm gonna have to make some more Mega Labs. Actually, no, I think I have a couple million gunpowder. I don't think we need more. I don't think we get any more gunpowder. Where'd it go? I put it in here. Did I lose my mind? Where's my gunpowder? I thought I was up in here. Was this it? Oh, I didn't lose my mind. Right here. From my face. Yeah, I don't think we need gunpowder. Let's keep making cementing paste then. We definitely need the paste more than anything else right now for more metal structures. And pretty much everything known to man. Perfect. Okay, that works out just fine. Alright. Anyway, though. So hold up on making the advanced rifle bullets. Let's actually make up some shards and get that out of the way. I got a lot of element that I got to use. And shards, I forgot, are a major pain in the ass to make. They're not a major pain in the ass. It's more of... they take their sweet time. I know I got a lot of element. So I should be able to make a bunch of shards up in here. Alright. Like that. Oh, that's a shard. Oh god, no one saw that. No one saw that. No one saw that. That's why I typed in shard. Okay. Oh boy. Alright, well that's crafting. Let's go place down some more turrets in the area. Again, we want to try to think of a better design here. So that's going to definitely help us out when it comes to that. I guess we can probably get those golems ready and get them going. So let's get out some golems then. We gotta make some rock golem saddles. I'm pretty sure I have at least I'm not sure where I put my saddle BP at, so let's go see. Oh, see, I'm already trying to run over there for my saddle BP. Well, let you know it is over here. Alright, hold on, man. Let's look around for blueprints, and let's see if I have a rock golem saddle blueprint under somewhere. I'm pretty sure I do. Oh, these are all stego blueprints. What's around here somewhere? Nope, not there either. Okay, that's another. Where's my golem saddle blueprint? Not there. What? Bro. Sorry, go look through stuff. Alright, he's got some rock golem saddles, but maybe I might have to make another golem saddle blueprint. I thought I had one. Or did I take it over to Vale? Oh god, I don't know if I don't know where I took it, guys. Hold on, man. Let me double check. Alright, let me go double check something. That one. Where do I have a bunch of golems at? Let's go over to Astraeus really fast, and I'm gonna double check over there really quick. Yeah, let's go over to Astraeus really fast. I don't know where I put my golem saddle. I got no idea where I put my golem saddle blueprint. I know I have one because that's why I got a bunch of golems. I might be on Vale. I tamed the golems on Vale, so it might be on Vale. Someone was actually on Ragnarok, as we speak. And someone's on Vale, and someone's on Astraeus. Yeah, let's see. The sales are popping. The sales popping. Thank you all for joining in, guys. If anyone from the stream has actually joined in the service from that, thank you. Alright, so all I gotta do is type in my YouTube name or just speaking part of my name. That'll work too. Make sure you hit unofficial, all servers, all maps, and you guys will see all 5 of them. So, anyway, though. We're gonna go over here. By the way, guys, the Conquest server is not connected to these other servers, to the main cluster. So keep that in mind. Conquest is a completely different one. Make sure if you're looking for that game mode, it's right there. It says Conquest. This is a different. That's a different server from the servers I'm on right now. All right, so we're going over to Vale. I'm pretty sure me being a duplicate, I probably left my golem blueprint over there for some odd reason. I don't know. Don't know why. Sorry. So I got a message from a random thing. Alright. Let's go see what we got going on over here. Text censored. So someone's got my base over here too. As be expected. Tribe of something. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so. Let's go double check see what we got going on over here. Let's type in golem. I'm pretty sure I probably left it over here somewhere. Nope, that's an ours. Where's my golem saddle, bro? I have golems. I sat there and spent all this time getting golems. Where's my saddle? Is it on Astraeus? Let's go double check Astraeus then. Dang, dude. Alright, let's go over to Astraeus. I have no idea where my saddle's at, man. I gotta stop moving my saddles around. Yes, granted, I know I got Hellies. I can make more saddles. But man, do I really want to make more saddles? No, I don't want to make more saddles. Maybe more saddle blueprints. I had a good one, bro. I had a good one. I didn't use much resources at all for it. No one raided it. No one took it. Double check, make sure no one's gone around here. Oh, my Therizino started death. I forgot what I was doing last time. I was trying to make everything for the boss fight last time. Yeah. I'll about to do that at some point. Anyway, though. I have 15 dedicated storage boxes over here. And more bullets. Oh, my God. Why have I not been using this? See, look at this. See, right here. Permanent saddles right here. These are all pre-made. Bad all my tribes made bad company. Okay, so then what the... Where did I put it? And why do I have a random plant Z seed over here? Why was I making plants? And measure berries. Oh, that's for the Therizinos. Alright. Bro. Bro, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind. Where is my saddles? The saddles that I use. Where are they at, bro? Where are they at? Oh my god, bro. I'm gonna lose my sanity. I'm gonna lose what's left of my sanity. Alright. Let's just... Oh, God. It's not an extinction, because I hardly go on extinction. Extinction is just there for me. I haven't built on extinction very much. Where the heck would it be? Don't mind that voice crack. Alright, so what the heck, bro? Where... Oh, that's a high spell. That's not high spell either. Make me freaking itch, bro. Alright, let's try Ragnarok then. I mean, let's try Ragnarok, guys. I have no idea. I have no idea where my saddles are. That's not cool. I kinda need those. I miss my Therizino saddle, my Thyla saddle, and my freaking... all my good saddles. I know I was organizing my stuff around. I must have accidentally grabbed them at some point and moved them around. Let's just double check these vaults, and maybe I just made a doofus move and just decided to move them somewhere. I'm gonna have to look at them the old-fashioned way instead of typing in stuff. Look in the old-fashioned way up in here. Okay, they're not in those saddle blueprint, in those things over here. They're not in the are they in the replicator at all? Oh, I have an idea. I wonder if I put them in my transmitter on Vale. I wonder if that's what I put. I'm gonna try to check Val one more time, because I was gonna be basically running the boss fight on Val, so it would make sense if I had the Therizino blueprints over on Val, because I'd be making them over on Val anyway. Same thing with the rock golems. So I was basically making Val almost like a crafting server kind of thing. Oh, wait a minute, no, never mind, hold on. I just realized they're all right here, guys. Oh my god. Yeah, that's what it was. I moved all my blueprints into a random ass vault. That's why. That's why. Here I am searching for all my stuff when it was literally right in front of my face the entire time. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, you guys can see the other. No. My golem saddle's still not there. Bruh. I'm about to lose my sanity. Okay, you know what? We're gonna go make another golem saddle. Go see it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna steal whatever golem saddle you had on it. But you know what? I'm gonna try one more time. I'm gonna check Ghost's stuff to see if he has anything. I'm sure he wouldn't care. I don't know if he had other stuff. Damn, nice donkey saddle. I'm gonna check Val one more time and check my transmitter, and then if it's not over there, then we're gonna go and we'll just make another golem saddle blueprint. I can find, heck, I could probably go find a couple different more if I wanted to. I'm not too worried about it. Alright. Just double checking. Okay, it's not all in there. I wouldn't put anything in my dinos. How do I even get out of this area? I forgot how to get out of here. Okay. Wait, are you guys starving to death? Oh my god, you guys almost are starving to death. My buddies. Oh, see, how have these awesome Mega Raptors that I tamed, all these Acros, and why have I not been doing it? Why have I not been utilizing it? Okay, there is 44 items in here. Did I leave it in here? No, I didn't. There's a dead cryopod there, though. Oh, actually, no, we can use that blue crystallized sap. That's for cliff platforms. I could use that. Upload that. I can actually use that. Alright, so then All that there, that's fine. That's all there. I mean, I guess we're good then, I guess. Alright. I guess I'm gonna go remake one. I guess this is another reason why I should really keep my stuff in place here. Alright. Or maybe I'm just losing my mind and didn't make a golem style blueprint yet. I don't know idea. I got no freaking clue, guys. I got no clue. I have no clue. Alright, let's go ahead and make ourselves another blueprint. Alright. Is what it is. I'm pretty sure I can make better blueprints, but we can at least make something right now. That'd be great. Alright, there we go. Got that. Man, dude. Thank you all for joining. You guys have been awesome so far. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Alright. So, let's go ahead and grab, I'm pretty sure I got a random saddle over here somewhere. That's not a blueprint. Right here, let's just type in golem. And these are all primitive. I'm pretty sure Ghostly had one on him. Or, Ghostly, do you have anything on your body, my friend? Sorry, man. Just want to double check your stuff. You really gotta start putting your stuff away, my guy. Your dinos are dying on your body. Let's see if I can't see any golems. Alright, so we have a couple different golem saddles. Well, let's do this one. This is item rating 1.9. That's an item rating of 2. We want to do that one. Alright, let's go down to one of these helis. Have them craft that up for us. Alright. You got 90 crafting skill. Let's just do you, I guess. Just double checking my other helis and making sure I didn't accidentally leave any blueprints in them. Double check that really fast. Oh, that's a normal primitive saddle. Oh, it seems to be okay. Alright, yeah, no, we seem to be okay. Come on, big guy. Alright. And then we got a rock golem saddle. Perfect. Now we can go to our new fancy crafting area. And flop. Alright. Now we can go ahead and craft this thing. Looks like we made a bunch of shards. Perfect. Alright, how many can we craft? 32. We don't need 32. We need like 4. Or 5. There we go. Got maxed out saddles. Alright, maxed out saddles. And let's go ahead and do that really fast. Flop them on these golems. Oh. As if I can move forward properly. That'd be great. Leave that one there because I'm cloning him. And I thought I had, didn't I have is that a crab? That's another crab over there trying to mess with my stuff, isn't it? Yeah! How did I know? How did I freaking know? Get out of here with your big crabs, bro. Mess with my building! Oh, cool. You can hit me through the... I'm basically getting meshed by a crab right now. That's fantastic. Fantastic. Bro, get your booty out of there. Come on. You want to start this fight? Come here and end it. Where'd you go? I heard your big butt. I want to run out of stamina nor oxygen on a giga. My only giga that I have. Bro, are you kidding me right now? Alright. I guess that crab will come back. It'll come back at some point. So I'm just gonna literally start setting one of these giggles on aggressive or something like that and just have some fun with those stupid crabs. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. I knew he'd come back for the fight. Yeah, gotcha. Got you that time. Stupid things, dude. It's always a constant war. I swear they only added the crabs just to annoy whoever's trying to build down here. I swear the desert's just trying to have some trolls over here. And they're doing that on purpose. Okay. We're good, though. Alright, let's keep moving, though. Let's get out of here. Alright. Perfect. Anyway, though, before I get distracted by the crabs, we have some golem saddles, though, so let's go ahead and do those golems. We have one over there. This was our main one, but we'll put a saddle on him really fast, and then we'll put him on our main ones that are down there. And the actual thing down here. He's just mainly used for mining the area, so I guess I'll put him on neutral. Oh, put him on neutral. Alright, my flippers. Where's my flippers at? Right there. Alright. So let's go ahead and get our little ice golem, get him going. And that there. This was the ice golem that I tamed on Vale. And I've been killing the absolute crap out of them. Which as I get more shards, as I do the rag boss fight more to get more elements, I will definitely mother. I will do that. Alright, let's let these guys up. Let's get these guys leveled up. See, I put them down here and didn't even level these guys up, bro. So I might come down here and just literally killed everything that I had known and loved very, very easily. Especially that much larger tribe. If I didn't log on, they kept scouting my base, bro, they could have easily gotten in here. Very, very easily could have gotten in here. Alright, I'm not worried about the health as much. I'm more worried about the damage they're going to do. Because these guys are going to be mainly outputting a lot of damage. And that's what we're trying to go for. As more of a nuisance when it comes to any dinos that can possibly bring down here. Anything they could possibly do. Like I said, making this more of a nuisance to the raiders is our main key right now. To keeping them away. Especially much larger tribes who have a lot more times on their hands. Versus those solo. If someone wants to raid you, they definitely will try and be determined to try to raid you. It'll be very common to do here. Okay, there we go. We got our golem set up. Alright, let's have these guys on aggressive. I want to make sure I'm not blocking my own turrets. Alright, I want to make sure to enable turret mode. Now they will move. And we wanted them on aggressive. I'll do this with the other golem. I gotta make sure I grab some of those rocks from the previous golem that I was mining with and give them some rocks so this way they don't starve to death on me. Oh my god. Because if a tribe is determined to raid you, they definitely can. They definitely will raid you. It's actually scary to say that. Yeah, I'm no longer alpha on the server. I'm definitely no longer alpha. There's way too many people on here, and I've seen a lot of major tribes. We'll see what happens after the stream if I start getting scouted more or attacked or anything like that. But yeah, I mean, I know there's been a lot of chaos going on these servers for sure. It was pretty awesome. You guys want to go check out these servers? Like I said, I can do stuff with my YouTube name. You should be able to see them. Been very popular lately. These are no mods. No mod servers. Mods just break the whole aspect of PvP. If it was a PvE server, it would be different, but it's for mods. But for PvP, it just completely breaks everything for mod servers. Make sure to put him on turret mode. Set him on aggressive. Alright, same thing with this golem. Do the same thing. And then, as I'm making more shards, I'm more focused on my tech turrets right now. But as I'm making more shards, we will eventually clone up some more golems and stuff like that too. I'm pretty sure I have a... Didn't I have a basilisk saddle too? I'm pretty sure I found one, and that's why I was so excited about it. I'll look for that. I'm pretty sure I got a basilisk saddle under somewhere too. I have no idea where I placed all my stuff, man. It's driving me crazy. Those are good saddles. I'm pretty sure I had a primitive rock golem saddle that I didn't have to use a bunch of resources for. Whatever. I mean, I play official all the time and stuff like that, so I know I should be able to grind out the resources. It's not a big deal. Not a huge deal at all. Thank you all for joining. You guys have been awesome so far, and my last stream was absolutely fantastic and absolutely amazing. Yeah, I've decided to show the PvP server some love. I haven't played on them in a while, and they've been getting a lot of attention lately. And I want to make sure that that attention is at my base being raided. So yeah, we'll make sure we do that too. All right, move these guys over here. All right. And the only well, I mean, the thing about the water, you can't use any rifles. You can't. I'm not worried about these guys getting sniped per se, because it's gonna be almost downright impossible to try to snipe them. You can't snipe them through the wall, and basically because you can't use guns down here. So like I can pull my tech sword, but see, you guys can see you can't shoot any weapons. You can't shoot any guns. The only thing they could possibly do is maybe try to place on a vacuum compartment and try to do it that way, but other than that, it's still not going to be very effective because you have your other turrets blocking them. So I'm not really worried about my dinos getting sniped. Or normally I would never do this on land due to the fact that people could simply snipe your dinos. It would be a completely different story if it was something like that. But for right now, this is a very good, solid defense when it comes to that. I'm going to make sure they're actually all on turret mode here. And then another thing about the helis, any helis that I have that are ready for battle, I'm going to have them following my golems, and then this way they will not run away if kited away. And we're going to have some more other dinos in the middle of the stuff too, so this way they're not going to do anything. Alright, so I will breed up some more helis here too. So anyway though, we're going to set the ones that are ready for battle. We're going to have them following one of my golems. Have them doing that. We'll have him following that one. And then turret mode. We'll have this one. Make sure I whistle the right heli. Have that one following me. And this way, again, especially from a PvP standpoint, it's going to make things much more difficult for the potential raiders. And the raiders are not going to be able to see that these guys are actually following my golems. So this way, in order to kill my helis, you now have to kill off if you're trying to kite by kiting them, you have to actually kill the golems first before you can even attempt to even kill them. So, and makes things a lot more helpful when it comes to a PvP standpoint. So they're all following now, and I will definitely get a lot more dino defenses up here very shortly. But right now, we're focused more on the actual turn defense rather than the dino defense right now. Before I do anything else, before I end up forgetting, I gotta go grab some rocks really fast off of this little golem right here. I don't know why I pointed. I gotta grab some rocks off this little. Oh, I forgot I was wearing my flippers and not my tech boots. That was embarrassing. Alright, we'll grab some of these rocks over here. They gotta heal up. I gotta make sure they have some rocks. Some Dwayne Johnsons. Alright. That. So then this way they'll eat. That way I tend to forget that and allow myself starve to death because they're trying to heal up, and yeah, it doesn't work out too well. Alright. There we go. And now we got a solid foothold in the battles here. Alright. Anywho, that's all good for right now. The water defense I'm not really too worried about. Well, I am kind of worried about it, but I'm not too worried about it. It is pretty solid for right now. It'll at least keep people away until at least I get back from work. Alright, so next thing is back to actually crafting all those shards. I'm pretty sure I got enough of those shards over here. So let's go ahead and go to the shards really fast. Alright, 63,000 here. Grab all that. So we made over 100,000 shards. That's actually fantastic. I just realized I grabbed my Rocks Golem Saddle blueprint. So that's actually... Oh shoot, did I use all my element? I hope not. I just realized that. Did I use all my element? I was crafting a lot of shards. Where'd my element go? Oh no, I still got 21,000. We're fine. Alright, anyway though. Just occasionally. You know, just casual 21,000 shards. It's, alright. Alrighty. Back to crafting. So now we got plenty of shards. I might be able to actually fill up these turrets completely now. Besides, I'm not going to leave those ones right there for right now. Put those there. Again, making draining those would be a lot more difficult to do. I still have more tech turrets to place down. But I want to place them down in a proper manner. For the fun of it, I might even actually place some turrets down over there. Get rid of those stupid crabs that constantly keep getting in my way and keep trying to kill my stuff. Do this one only survivors. This turret wasn't even powered. Good thing I checked it. Oh, this one is powered. So I just missed 2 turrets, bro. Are you kidding me right now? Alright, got that. That's all I wanted to do. Perfect. Alright, the tricky part is trying to get ones that are on the terrain. That's gonna be the tricky part. And we'll make them do only survivors. This way, again, you want to shoot them off their mounts. But yeah, you don't want to do all only survivors. Oh man, this one would be almost impossible to get to. I'm gonna need some sort of like I could grab a cliff platform and try doing it that way. Trying to put bullets into this one won't be very fun. Same thing with this one. Oh god. I'm gonna have to get some sort of way to do that. There we go. Oh, we're lagging. We also got the Tesla coils there too. Tesla coils are a completely different thing. I'll show you guys what I mean by that. Tesla coils you can't place in the water either. Otherwise, I would happily place those down there. Tesla coils are really, really good. I highly recommend it. Put it in there in any of your builds. Otherwise, it's gonna basically dramatically affect your being rated. Hey, Nada, thanks for stopping in, bro. Oh yeah, no, not official today. I'll log on to the official server after I'm done doing this here. I want to show you guys the progress on all the babies and everything like that. I want to say a major thank you again for all the trading you did with all the Dynamics and everything like that. It helped out a lot. Yeah, no, all we've been doing on official lately today was basically stuff with just raising. And so that was pretty much all that was really going on. I wanted to show my PvP server some love here. I haven't been able to play them in a while, and people have been highly requesting it. And but yeah, I mean, yeah, thanks a lot. I'm gonna look with that. Do you mind? So, hey, just wanted to hop in and say what it do, bro. Hey, man, what's up? Gotta show the love. It's the amazing stream you got. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it. We're streaming here for at least about a little over. We'll still be streaming here for about a little over an hour here still. We'll still be going over there. But I appreciate it, DJ Mindset. Thanks for stopping in, bro. It's awesome to see you guys. Thank you for stopping in, man. I really appreciate it. But yeah, we're currently here just trying to work on here on the PvP servers. I got to my base has been being scouted by much larger tribes, and I want to make sure that I basically have a solid defense up in here. So yeah, on top of playing the official server, I'm also playing on my unofficial PvP servers too. So, but yeah, no. By the end of the stream though, I will show you guys my official progress that's been going on in the official server as well with my dinos and stuff like that. Plus, I gotta feed my dinos anyway. But yeah, I'll show you guys what's been going on over there. They're pretty much almost all raised up, but basically the only thing that's been going on official right now is just raising. That's pretty much it. But I haven't been able to play on my PvP servers in a long time. and people have been highly requesting me come on check it out, and so I don't know, mix and match. All right, so turret wise, we're doing good there, and I see I have little hidden Tesla coils over there too. Tesla coils you cannot put in the water. I even tried to put them in the vacuum compartments. You can't even put them in the vacuum compartments. It's rough. Just farming up some Alpha Reapers. I got you, bro. I got you. That always sounds like fun, man. Yeah, did you see there be sunsetting in a lot of the official servers? It's crazy, man. They're going to try to make way for the new maps and stuff like that. I did a list, and thankfully, none of the servers I play on was in that list of being sunsetted. So, that was, a little bit concerning. But oh, what's the Tesla coils for? Okay. So, in PvP, Tesla coils are basically used for as a defense when it comes to... There's a couple different things they can do. They're actually really awesome. They're not like, they don't do a super amount of damage compared to turrets, but they help dramatically boost your other turrets that are around you. So the Tesla coils have 3 different modes that they attack on. There's charge, which is the basic attack, and you can keep doing more attacks over time. Bright is basically like stunning enemy dinos, basically stunning them, and almost to the point where they can hardly move, basically draining basically any movement from them. And volatile is really, really important, because this actually helps your turns dramatically, because this basically makes the target that it's attacking, it makes the dino take more damage from all sources. So basically amplifying the damage of anything that's around. So it's very, very helpful and completely annihilates stegos. So if anyone's trying to raid my base with stegos, people who've tried to raid my bases in previously spent literal like 8 to 12 hours trying to raid my base, because I had a bunch of Tesla coils around. They're all volatile, making their stegos useless. So yeah, it's very highly recommended. They're really awesome. You can only get them from Bob's Tales. They're not a mod or anything like that. They're in these servers are not modded, so they're not a mod. But yeah, it's very, very helpful. All right, but. We got more turrets. Alright, we got more shards. Well, it looks like we did pretty well with those particular turrets. Besides, I had to get that one up there somehow. So I guess that part of the water is fine. I guess let's get some actual turrets here in the middle, because we have no turrets in the middle right now. It's kind of a concern, and that's a big issue. So I'm going to have to make some... So let's go put some tech turrets around here for right now. I'll probably won't be able to do a turret tower today. Maybe. We'll see. I'm not really too concerned about the middle as much, because if they break in here, they break here to the point now where they have in the middle. I mean, it's kind of concerning. And pretty much my base is already rated at that point that I already managed to bust in here, you know. But I guess for making their lives more miserable, if they try to raid in here, we might as well just try to put some stuff here in the middle. And plus, actually, it's a good way to get rid of these stupid crabs that constantly keep popping up here. I might put up some turrets over here, and we'll put them on actually all targets this time. This way, I don't gotta deal with these stupid crabs that keep running around here. Hey, if I make an extraordinary kibble farm, can I use that kibble to tame everything with max efficiency? Yes, actually, it's a good question. Yeah, if you use your top kibble, that kibble can be used for anything. So, like, let's say if something required, like, basic kibble, you could still, like, use any other kibble that's higher than basic. So, like, anything like that. So, yeah, I mean, if the kibble is top tier above the other one, you can use that top tier kibble. It's really nice. So, yeah, that's what I did on Official 2 when it came to taming anything, was basically making the kibble farm like that, too. So, that's actually a really great way of doing that. It will work, especially with imprinting, too. Alright, let's see how well this tech turn does against these stupid crabs. Aha! Bye-bye, crabs! Ah! Oh, that's so satisfying! Now you stupid crabs are gonna come kill me. Bye-bye, crabs. Oh, man. Oh, so much better. Why have I not done this before? Why have I not done this before? I don't mind wasting some shards on this. I don't mind it, because it's a lot more satisfying killing these stupid crabs, bro. These are so annoying. They're so annoying. There, so now, if these stupid the crabs get up here now, at least I don't gotta deal with it. They won't hit here and annoy it. I won't wake up to... Oh, man. It's not powered. That's not cool. Do I have any power in this area? I do. Okay, there we go. Obviously, you don't want to put all your stuff on all targets because people can start kiting wild creatures to your stuff, but all the time. But at least this will keep away the stupid crabs. This way I'm not breaking the crab spawn, so I can still get organic poly very, very easily in a pinch if needed be. And then, but this way I'm not going to be annoyed by the random crabs that want to come and say hi to me all day on a constant basis. Super satisfying. Yeah, worth like a charm. That's super satisfying to watch. Yeah, you should get some gotchas here to farm shards. Yeah, that's true. And then that way you have to fuel for the turrets. Yeah, for sure, bro. For sure. Not a bad deal. I actually haven't went to Extinction Tamed any gotchas yet, dude. And yeah, I've not been doing very much on these servers, man. Alright, let's double check and make sure we've been... If our tech sensors have found anything. No, we're good. Alright. That's all good. We should be good with that defense-wise. So I guess... Now it's just debating on what I want to try to do when it comes to other structures. I mean, I could put some more heavies and stuff like that on there, too. It's going to be hard to do it. I guess doing it on the side wouldn't be too terrible. At least they're pointing down. Yeah, that'd be a better spot. We'll use the metal cliff platform to our advantage here. We'll use it to our advantage. I'll do it on the side up here. Metal cliff platform has a lot of health. And right now, it's a temporary cause until we get an actual turret towers made. Proper turret towers made. Just in case they get in here. I'm not going to focus too much on the middle here. Because like I said, if they manage to bust in here already, they're already inside my base at this point. I'm more focused on the actual out defense. But we also got dinos out there too, that would be helpful. Alright. That's that. This is going to be our main crafting area though. And this will help out for other bases too. And that's all them, dinos and them, and then we'll place up some more turrets. Again, the more turrets you can put on the terrain, the better. This is more annoying to drain from a raider standpoint. Then let's go ahead back to the replicators and start making more advanced rifle bullets. Yeah, it's more heavies. I got some more heavy turrets right there, so let's actually do that really fast. Got some heavy turrets there. I'm actually going to plop all these tech shards over here really fast inside my deady boxes. Where'd it go? There it goes. Yeah. Oh, my 313,000 shards. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Alright. So, keep moving now. At least have some tech turrets. Now, the reason why you need heavy turrets is because tech turrets will not shoot rockets. You need heavy turrets to shoot the rockets. So you want to make sure, or any other explosives, you want to make sure you police have some heavy turrets somewhere, and they can basically that can basically shoot and deflect any explosives in the area, in the vicinity, and they do some serious damage to players too. Very serious damage. We'll at least put those guys down at least. This way it'll shoot any rockets. Anybody tries to shoot any rockets up in there. I've raided bases that, again, people don't do their proper distribution of their turrets, and it turns out that, you know, that's how it used to get raided. So I don't even have to basically drain anything when I can simply just destroy their turrets from inside out there. So you gotta make sure you have proper turret placement here, as I almost did not. Sorry, let's make some advanced rifle bullets. Let's keep making that. We're gonna need a lot of that. These replicators. Now with a whopping 6 replicators going at it, I should be able to make at least 6K advanced rifle bullets every like 5 minutes or so. I'm gonna have to definitely work on getting some makeshift mega labs for sure. And have a great stream, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you, DJ Mindset. And thank you, everybody, for joining in here. You guys have been very awesome. I really do appreciate that. I really appreciate it. I wish I could be having a much longer stream today, but I'm going to be streaming here for about maybe another hour or so. Because I have to go to work today, too. So, And it definitely makes my workday a lot better too, being able to see, being able to actually guys to say hi and everything like that. So I appreciate it, guys. Alright, we got all that. Keep on making them more of that. I could actually start making up some actual walls up in here too. So once those are done making bullets, we can make some walls and stuff too. I gotta move these Reapers out of here because these Reapers are driving me crazy. And then during the meantime, let's get some of those basilisks going here. I know I had more basilisks around here somewhere. I saw one on the ground over there. That must have been fighting the crabs again. Where did it go? Oh, they're over here. They're all over here. Okay, so that's actually my original one. So let's grab that one. Let's cryopod it. The only bad thing is we got the cryopod timers on here. Let's grab this basilisk. Now they got 313,000 shards. I'm pretty sure. And more extra shards being made. We can clean up some more dinos up in here. And we'll go ahead and make a saddle blueprint for this thing. Alright. Alright, got some shards up in here. Alright, cool. Alright, we're gonna keep the original, the OG one right there. And then I'm gonna try to go see if I can make a saddle really fast after I reset these things. Making more advanced rifle bullets here. There. Got that there. Alright. Doing good. We're doing good. Doing good. If you guys ever want to see me raid a base on the rated base, so I can do that. Well, I mean, I don't think I can do that now. I don't want to grab myself attention or anything like that, but, or cause too much drama. But at the same time, it is fun to cause drama. Let's see, we got one over here. More shards. Yeah, I'll place it over. Yeah, I was doing a bunch of cloning though. That's definitely for sure. But anyway, though. While that's doing that, let's go ahead and make ourselves some more blueprints for our basilisk. I know for a fact. Oh wait, doesn't it require green gems? I need green gems. Did I bring over green gems? I can't remember if I did or not. I don't think I did. I don't think I did. I had to get that from Val. I thought for a fact I had basilisk blueprints, but maybe not. I know for a fact I have one. I might have to go over to Val. I forgot I organized my own saddles over here now. Hold on a minute. Let me double check here something really fast. I can't remember. Oh no, I did bring it over here. Okay, so we need green gems. Which I know gotchas can give me that too. Green gems. Okay, we need green gems. I don't think I have any green gems. Let's go over to Val really fast while everything else is crafting. I might have to go down in the green zone and go get some green gems. Yeah, let's go over to Val really fast. Let's go to Val. Alright. Again, in order to join the servers, all I gotta do is type my YouTube name. You'll be able to see them all. Again, we have people on Ragnarok and Valgaro. Someone else was on Astreus earlier. There's been a lot of major tribes running around down here, and you guys can see all the constant people dying from my turrets. Some people are definitely scouting on my bases like crazy. But I'm definitely no longer alpha on these servers, man. I'm definitely being outmatched by a long shot. Alright. Let's go ahead and mine some green gems really fast to see if I have any. I'm pretty sure I need to take 60 per saddle. I don't know if I have any extra green gems, but we'll see if I do. Hey Anthony, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping in, bro. How's it going, man? Good to see you, man. We're currently over here on Val, trying to go get some green gems really quick. trying to fix up our bases. Need some battle saddles, and I do not have any green gems. I'm just double checking right here. Alright, no, we don't have any green gems. What kind of pick do I got on me? I got a maxed out pick. Alright. I don't know why I'm caring about the random stuff on me. Let's just grab our... Actually, we gotta do a cryopod timer, so let's just go on... Actually, where's my pyro man? What's that? I'm on a PvP server and there is somebody online, so I don't want to get stream sniped. Oh, let's look at a pyro man just to get sniped at. Here, pyro. Alright. Let's do it. Alright, I'm going over here, going to get some green gems really fast. Alright, let's do it. Keep my bow out. Make sure I have some weapons on me. Alright, let's get our tech helmet on though, because now we are in dangerous territory. I have no idea what there's anybody built down here. Ben, editing, listening to the stream, and I'll edit. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, everyone. Thanks. I appreciate that, man. Alright, there's nobody else nearby here. It was fun fact, somebody actually did try to raid my base stuff. My little teleporter down here. That's pretty funny. Is that a generator? No, it's just a glow pet. I'm just losing my mind. Oh, see, there was part of their base that was trying to raid me. I raided them back over there on Astreus. Found out their base was on Astreus. I raided over there. Anyway, though, besides that nonsense, is there anybody trying to block off anything? Unknown? Okay, so that's who that tribe is. Interesting. Anyway, though, besides getting distracted, let's go try to look around for some green gems. We need some green gems for our lovely basilisk saddle. I'm hoping that there's green gems down here. I mean, I would imagine there's green gems down here, because why not? I know for a fact there's got to be some on Astreus too if I can't find any. I think that was the reason why I wasn't able to make those saddles, because I was trying to find some green gems. If you guys have any good locations for green gems, let me know. And bro, brand new protein shake. It's a freaking amazing, bro. Oh, it's a what? Oh, it's caramel. I said it's a camel. Oh man, dude. That's good though, bro. That's good. I gotta turn my night vision here. Alright. Green gems. Oh god, dude. Do I have to really go over to... Wait. Isn't there green gems on extinction? Oh, there's green gems on extinction, bro. Let's go on extinction, man. I think I'm pretty sure I'm like in the city somewhere. Let's go on extinction really fast. Oh wait, what's that? What's that right there? Are those blue or green gems? Oh no. Gotta have your help with that black and white on my tech helmet right now. Those look like green gems. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I might not have to. Right here? Yes! Good spot. Good spot. There we go. I'm gonna grab as much as I can because I'm lazy and don't want to have to go back here to keep getting these gems. That will be making a lot of saddles. Plus, it'll give me a bunch of crystal anyway. I need crystal for a lot of tech here. And explosives and pretty much everything known to man. Alright, that. Thank you, maxed out pick. I appreciate it. If only I can have a maxed out pick on official. Alright, there we go. We got that. That should be good enough. Alright, let's get back to base. And we should be pretty solid here. Yeah, it's really like 10 likes. If this is 10 likes, Sarah's will do a voiceover in White Toy movies. That'd be pretty funny. I don't know, everyone. We had the last stream had 27 likes, my guys. So you never know. This the no wipe or the Astreus. Oh, Wally TMW. This the no wipe or the Australia server. All my servers are no wipe. All my servers are no wipe. Besides the Conquest server is like that's like an event server. That's an experiment trying to go down to see if anybody likes that type of game mode. Conquest is separate from this particular cluster, but yeah, all the servers are no wipe. All my servers are no wipe. I'm not on Astreus right now. I'm on Vale. Currently, I'm on Vale. I mean, I have like bases on all servers, but right now I'm trying to hunker down and trying to get some actual proper organization when it comes to my other bases right now. That's what I'm currently trying to do. And Ragnarok right now is the most popular, and I've been noticing that how many other different large tribes are on there now, and constantly being scouted. All right. Oh, I forgot I left my blue gems in there. But yeah, no, it's been very highly requested for a lot of people have been saying, you know, what about the PvP servers? And I mean, stream on the PvP servers, because I've been doing a lot of official. Official's great. I mean, official's great. I love official, but I also have a bunch of PvP servers that I haven't been doing too much on lately, and I know for a fact that there's been a lot of people on here. Where's my pyro main at? It's still on my shoulder. Is it still on my shoulder? Oh no, it's not. Uh-oh. Oh, it's right there. Man, pyro main caused a disappearing act on me. Alright, there we go. Now we can finally do this. Oh my god, bro. I gotta figure out a way to hook up my old systems to a streaming device. That one, oh, man, dude, I don't know about that one. That'd be really difficult to do. I don't know how people do it, especially with the retro devices and stuff like that. I got no clue. I've been trying to figure that out myself too. And I mean, the retro devices are pretty cool. I mean, it would really be awesome to play some of the old OG games and stuff like that on stream. That'd be really cool at some point. Take a blast for the past. It's a good idea. But again, guys, if you guys are interested, in PvP servers, you guys want to join the servers, all I gotta do is type my YouTube name. You guys will see all 5 servers there. Again, thank you, a huge major thank you from the previous stream. We absolutely destroyed any records that I had last stream. It was one of the best streams I had in a very, very long time. It had a whopping over 27 likes and over at least almost pretty darn close to almost 200 views. It was a 6-hour live stream, so YouTube was still processing all the data that was from there. I did not realize it was 6 hours because I was just so invested into the stream. I did not want to end the stream at all. I did not realize it was actually 6 hours. But unfortunately, I am on a time crunch today because I had to go to work. But we still have a good amount of time here, though. I'd probably still be streaming here for at least almost close to an hour still. So we're pretty good. We're at least about an hour or so. And plus, I want to make sure that I actually properly get myself the defenses, especially since I'm basically showing my entire bases right now, and pretty much, yeah, I'm being hunted by a lot of tribes right now. Possibly being hunted. I never know. The guys just got my base for the fun of it. But you never know. You never know in PvP, man. You can't be too safe. Can't be real. Oh, let's do that. That's really awesome. Look at our 6-hour live stream trails. Yeah, 6-hour live stream. I never streamed past an hour and a half. You could have done a 12-hour challenge? Nah, no. I don't know about that. I don't know, man. I'd lose my voice by then. I was already starting to lose my voice at 6 hours. I couldn't even imagine trying to talk for 12 hours straight. Oh my god, dude. My throat would be in agony, man. That'd be terrible. Alright, we're trying to clone these. Where's my shards at, man? Alright, let's grab these shards over here really fast. I can already hear all my replicators crafting down there, dude. They're so freaking loud, man. Alright. There we go. Alright, we got the Basilisk cloning. Alright, let's go grab the Basilisk saddles and let's go grab them. Or Basilisk saddles. Let's go grab the green gems so we can make the Basilisk saddles now. Finally. The only bad thing we gotta deal with on PvP is the timers. That's the only bad thing. But by the end of the stream too, before I do end the stream, or whenever I end the stream, I'll also be, won't be for a while though, but I'll show off the official servers and show you guys all my progress I've been making on over there. Thinking of this game though, it's like Minecraft, those kind of streams are possible. Yeah, for sure. Games like this in Minecraft. Yeah, for sure. When you have a lot of stuff you can possibly do. For sure. And our main like goal for today, guys, is at least, well, 5 to 10 likes at least. And that's our basic like goal for today, too. Alright. So let's go ahead and do this. I completely forgot. I'm throwing myself off. I just made this entirely new crafting station, and I completely forgot. And, yeah. So, I keep going back to my old spots. Got more crystal. I can barely hear myself think. And then let's go ahead and grab that Basilisk saddle. And then now we should be able to basically craft up our good and nice Basilisks. We'll have them down there too. So by the way, guys, duly note that basilisks do not have oxygen, so they can be basically used for a good water defense and water tanking methods. So it's, and plus their poison, their venom or whatever that they shoot off, their poison gas balls are just like a poison wyvern and very, very deadly, and especially in the surrounding area. So imagine someone even managed to get past. First off, managed to pass all those turrets, which is not really too hard to do. It takes a lot of time and effort, but it's not too hard to do. If they get past all of that, then they also are going to get into the main area and get bombarded by a bunch of basilisk venom or basilisk poison, basically diminishing a lot of stuff. Alright, we got our basilisk saddles. We can grab about 50 of them, so let's actually craft about maybe like 10. I still got more green gems on me. There we go. That works out just like that. And then now we got some maxed out basilisk saddles. Let's keep making more advanced rifle bullets though, because that's one thing I'm lacking on right now. I gotta keep doing. And then possibly next stream, depends on what you guys want to see. If you guys want to see more official, we'll do that too. I'm doing a mix and match between official, or if there's anything that urgent happens on here, like me being raided, for instance. We'll go back and forth. We'll see which one. We'll see what's going on. But I might do a vote in the Discord, whichever you guys want to see me play on next on the next stream. Which server? All right, there we go. And if you guys are interested, anyone who does out there on the PvP servers, I'm debating on, depending on the Conquest server, of how popular it gets. If the Conquest server doesn't get that popular, I could also make a separate server that's I could basically turn that Conquest server into this cluster and turn it into a different map and not be a Conquest server, just be like the other servers. I was really thinking about adding the center on this cluster. I was really thinking about it, or even Lost Colony, but if you guys want to let me know, it would be pretty cool. Well, let me know. I mean, Lost Colony wasn't that popular. The only thing about Lost Colony would be just like another extinction map, where the only really good thing about it is the particular items in the area, along with dinos. That's pretty much the only good thing about Lost Colony, but it really wasn't that popular. Center, I know for a fact, will be an amazing map to gather a ridiculous amount of resources, and plus Center is an overall good PvP map, and it's overall good map in general. So if you guys are curious about that, definitely let me know, and I could probably do that. Because like I said, the Conquest server was a test. It was basically like something to see how popular it would be. Because when I played on official PvP, I played Conquest servers for the fun of it, or small tribes. So I mean, it's up to you guys. I might have to put up a poll up on the Discord. So if you guys are interested about that kind of stuff, go definitely check out my Discord in general. It also helps out the channel too. And if you guys want to reach out to me, it's the quickest way to reach out to me. And I always post and copy my live streams, just in case anybody does want to see that, or with notification about that. And it's a good way to reach out to me too if anything happens to the service or anything like that too. All right. But you guys can see basilisks have no oxygen. Okay, it looks like they can't fire their poison in the water. Noted. Did not think that one through. Huh. Well, I mean, I guess they kind of swim, right? They float. They float up to the surface like Spinos? No, they just chill there. I mean, you can't bury them, obviously. I mean, you can't shoot your poison. It's kind of annoying, but I mean, with those stats, though, I mean, I'm pretty sure. I mean, if I had a bunch of basilisks, a bunch of random snakes in the ground, in the water, I mean, that could be helpful too. I mean, that could be helpful. The more dinos, the merrier, I guess. We'll put them on aggressive. We'll have them swimming around. It can basically stop pretty much anything that's trying to drain my bullets, I guess. That might work out. Or I could put them up top, too. Alright, I'll leave a couple down over here for right now, because they're slow. And I'll put them on aggressive because they're not gonna be. It's gonna be very difficult for them to be kited anywhere, to be honest, because they're really slow and fat. But good to know. So apparently they don't shoot the poison balls. However, though, I can put some over here on turret mode on the outside, so if people do manage to get up here, they can at least start shooting the poison balls at them. Along with that, which I know for a fact they will, and the cool thing about basilisks, you can put them on turret mode just like the rock golems, and they won't move anywhere. All right, good to know though. Good to know. So I guess we have some swimming around here. There's plenty of other dinos besides fish that you can possibly do 100 derated water base. Come from a PvP perspective. All right, put them down over here. Perfect. And then we have this little guy. Okay, so this guy is going to be specifically basically like a natural turret right now. So we're going to put him down over here for right now. And we'll use him for our basic. This is basically for our dino defense right now. We're adding on to here besides our normal turret defense. So this guy, we're going to mainly want a lot of health and a lot of melee. Because he's going to be mainly our turret. Unlike a Velociraptor's melee don't really matter too much. Because when they're in turret mode, they have a fixed amount of melee they can use for a fixed amount of damage. So mainly allow for them, you want to use stamina. Basilisks, on the other hand, are a completely different story. They will deliver all the damage they have. So the more damage you have, the better. And again, that poison is going to be basically creating a giant poison cloud in the area. And just absolutely, and they will keep firing as much as they physically can until they actually starve to death and die. So they'll keep going. And that poison gas will also affect the player that's on their mount, on a mount too. Not just the dino. Very, very effective. Alright, so you guys can see it says enable turret, allow AI special attacks, and then enable turret mode. And then now she's doing that. However, we don't want her on passive, we want her on aggressive. So she'll attack anything and start immediately shooting poison balls at it. I'd love to actually see what actually, you know, there's a couple of crabs over here. We could actually see this in action. So actually, let me see if I have another basilisk made yet. And let's go see what we can do here. I'm kind of curious to see how much damage she would actually do to a wild dino without a saddle. Oh, and we actually got more basilisks over here actually. I'm pretty sure I can actually, I don't think they take that long to wake back up. So even with cryo sickness, I think you should be good. When we pod her up really fast. I don't want to pop the OG, I only want to pop the cloned one. The Reapers I'm going to be using for other maps, so the Reapers aren't really that effective down here. They're kind of helpful, but not really. Alright, let's level her up really fast. Oh! I forgot my tech turns is actually to naturally kill that crab. Oh man. I'm going to show you guys how effective the melee is on this guy. And we turn that. Oh, where's the crab at? Hold on, I don't want the tech turn killing the crab. I want to show you guys how effective the basilisk is. Hold on, man. Let me turn on the tech turn really fast. So I'm gonna show you guys what happens. All right. Anyway, though, let me right back onto her really fast. I'll show you guys what I mean by this. And basilisks are also really good tanks too. Oh my god, okay. Oh, she's not leveled up yet? Oh, she's not even maxed out yet. Oh, she's not even maxed out yet. I forgot. She has still to level up still. Alright, but anyway though. So this is actually not the full damage, but this is only like half the damage. I'm kinda, oh shoot, if she goes on aggressive. Alright, hold on. Let me actually swim over there next to the crab. I don't want to actually go on aggressive. I just realized that all my dinos will actually go for that crab. Hold on a minute. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Hold on. Let's get her over here really fast. I'll show you guys the damage that she'll do to this crab over here. Now, okay, there we go. Okay, there you go. Now it's mad at me. Let's set her on turret mode really fast. Take turret mode and then aggressive. There she goes. Oh! Oh, she's biting it because it's too close to her. Alright. Oh! Alright, well, the crab killed it anyway. Gosh darn it. I'm trying to show something. Dude, these crabs hate me, man. These crabs hate me. Did I not allow AI special attacks? No, see, okay. The reason why she attacked the crab like that was because it was right next to her. Otherwise, so she will attack too. She will actually switch to her biting mode too, and not just the actual gas itself. I want to show you guys the gas and the actual damage of it. Actually, I'm gonna turn my attack on so you guys see if we can't see any crabs or anything like that in the water. Unless my attack turns just killed off the rest of the crabs. Hey, the only good thing is we just got more organic poly. Organic poly is nice too. I'll try to kite one of the... If we do see any more crabs down here, I guess we will. Or actually, you know what? Why am I wasting my time with crabs when I can just go use one of my teleporters? We'll go teleport the basilisks out in the open. We'll do that later. But I'll show you guys what I mean by some other time though. That's pretty much it. And that's what these guys are gonna do. We're on turret mode. They'll bite anything that comes nearby, and she will also use her poison gas. And that is what we're trying to go for. Trying to go for the poison gas. Any other basilisks in the water are just going to be really good for just basic defense. I mean, just I guess more tames to destroy any other tanky tames that people are trying to get in here and raid with. Alright though, let's keep moving this little guy forward. You can tell they have a lot of stamina. Basilisks are really good dinos. You can get basilisks. It took me forever to find them. But they are on Vale. Yeah, I got this one on Vale. They're not on Estrellas. They're on Vale. In the Vab zone. There's not that much of their spawns though. I found them using the gene scanner there with my buddy Dirk, and we sat there searching for them. And we eventually finally got lucky. We found a male. We found this good female for the longest time that I've been cloning. But I haven't found any good males, unfortunately. I'm still actually looking for a male, so I'm actually still looking for a male to actually breed with these guys, so I can get some breeding pairs, because that would be amazing. A breeding pair of a clone basilisk instead of a clone basilisk would be absolutely amazing. All right, so I'm gonna make sure I don't accidentally block my own turrets when you're doing this too. Make sure you do not block your own turrets. But there, just in case they do get up in the air, they would also, along with the other turrets in the area, they're also going to have to deal with the basilisks now that are there too, shooting them with poison gas. Alright, so that's good. And she's good, she's fine. At least she got some raw meat now, so she's all good. Alright, so right now we're doing pretty well. I mean, like, I'm actually very surprised how fast we've actually gotten everything done right now. So we got ourselves that. So let's go ahead and start making some walls up, I guess. That's probably the best way to do it. We'll close off this area, and we'll go from there. Maybe, who knows, maybe put some more turrets up there, make some more turret towers. I just wrote that a cryo hospital there. What is this on my cryo hospital there? Alright, me freezing basilisks. Okay, alright, we're good. Alright, and then overall some better organization overall. So that's pretty awesome. Alright, pretty cool. Did I make other vaults? I did make other vaults. I'll organize everything else when I can. Just like my 7 Days to Die base. Other games, I'm basically placing random resources until I can find the time to actually organize them. Because I'm not about to sit my entire stream and organize stuff in the vault. I don't think you guys want to see that. Very boring process. Oh good, I say, there's a clear indication of what would happen. You guys can see, there's a crab, and there's a attack turret. So somebody was, and see, you saw how far that was, and that wasn't even that far, and it was already shooting it all the way over there across the entire cave. So that's how effective those turrets are going to be, and that's just one turret. So imagine if one of those crabs walked in front of that, and they walked in front of that, and no, they'll be dead in seconds. It'll be like instant. As soon as they get inside, as soon as they touch that in the vicinity, it'll be gone instantly. Anyway, though, it's not the point. Let's go. Oh yeah, see, I keep confusing myself because I keep forgetting. I literally just made this an awesome new crafting area, and I keep going to my other portion of my base thinking it's still there. Alright, do 100 there, 100 walls, and then on this one we'll do ceilings. We got plenty of metal, plenty of cementing paste. Metal walls. we don't want this being all in the open either. At least we had some separation up in here. Alright, got that going on for us. Make more cementing paste. We're gonna need that because we're gonna be going through that like crazy. More cementing paste. Where'd that paste go? Where'd it go? Yeah, we're gonna be using a lot of that paste. Okay. Yeah, let's at least enclose this area for right now, at least, and then we'll figure out what else we can do after that. And then next, I really gotta do a lot more taming up in here. I gotta do a lot more taming. See, my Rexes and everything like that. These guys were all for the Nuntuck for the boss fight. And then, other than that, like, again, I'm not gonna do a lot of raising over here. It's gonna be mainly I have other spots to do more raising and everything like that. But taming, I gotta do a lot more taming. My Griffins are over here. I got a male and a female Griffin. Why have I not been raising them? Why have I not been raising them, bruh? Are you kidding me right now? Why haven't I been breeding these guys? See, this is what I gotta be doing. Like, I gotta be raising my stuff, man. I was so more focused on mutations than anything else. I really wasn't focused on like actually building and crafting because I needed to build and craft, man. I had to build and craft. All right. Oh, here I am opening the empty one. Alright, here we got some metal walls, and more metal ceilings. Alright. I might make more metal ceilings. Ceilings. Alright. By the way, guys, a fun PvP fact. So, metal is more effective against tech items, but however, though, is more weaker to normal explosives, while tech items have more explosive resistance, but are more easier to destroy by tech items. So you gotta do a mixture, if you can, do a mixture of it when it comes to PvP. It really all depends on what your opponent is and what they're using. It's all really it affects what they're actually using and how effective it is. Now this giant building, I can also add more layers onto it. There's so much stuff I can do with the building. I can add rooms, which is actually highly recommended. But this will enclose off everything, and so at least this way I won't have to wake up or wake back up and log back onto crabs destroying portions of my base. Well, kind of. I mean, I got tech turns down now for the crabs, so I don't kind of worry about that as much. But a very super massive crafting area, very, very awesome, very effective, and will make it very much more difficult to raid compared to what it was before, and more organized, like much more organized. I can actually do stuff with it now, and having a base like this makes me want to play on here more. But like I said last time, I was more so focused on just trying to get tames down and everything like that, and then, you know, once the population died down a little bit, it was a little bit slower, and I was a little bit slower. I'm like, but then the population regained right back up, so yeah, I definitely want to be able to actually build something decent here. Alright. Especially now that I'm being scouted out more, too. Definitely gotta do something about that. What's that? It's not gonna be square, but hey, it is what it is. All my bases are boxes anyway. Once I get down these first walls, then it should be okay. Got that. But yeah, if you guys are interested, I could turn the Conquest server into something different. I might put a poll. I'm debating on adding the center onto the cluster. This way another map for more people to play on. And the center is great overall for dino spawns, and it's great for, well, it's a great PvP map overall in general. And it's a great map in general. one of the more popular maps, like on the official network, for instance, on PvP, is the center. If you log on, like if you look up PvP servers and scroll down the list, the most popular ones that have the most people on it, guaranteed a lot of them are gonna be on center. If you guys are interested in that, definitely let me know. Anyone who does play on the PvP servers, I might put the poll up there. Because again, the Conquest server wasn't meant to be a permanent thing, and I said that before. Unless it gained a lot of popularity. But I could definitely add the center into the cluster for sure. I'm gonna help out with a lot of the starting tribes and a lot of the mega tribes that are on here. Alright, got that going on for us, that going on, okay. Build up these walls. We want to at least enclose this here first. Again, this will be mainly a building a building stream here. Doing some epic stuff, and I will go on here on official too, and show you guys the progress compared to the last stream that happened, which was very epic. It was very awesome, and I'll definitely show you guys the progress on that. What's been going on over there. The really cool part is a lot of all the fluffy raptors over there are now raised, so now I can actually go on and make more of them now too. Plus, I also gotta make sure that when I go to work today, that none of my stuff is gonna starve to death over there. So I gotta make sure I definitely do that too. And I don't get raided. That'd be a great too. That'd be nice too. Because now that everybody sees all my fancy resources and how much resources I have on here, from thanks to Ghosted Mining, yeah, I mean, it's gonna be very highly looked at. I also gotta mess around on my Discord too, and show you guys the listener thing like that. But it's been so difficult with so many people joining on and off, and so many people raiding each other. It's very, very difficult to try to even calculate anything to deal with, like who's the biggest tribe on here, because there are so many different types of tribes on here. It's not even funny right now, and I'm definitely probably no longer alpha now, due to the fact that, yeah, dude, I mean, like, there's just so many other people that are outbuilt me dramatically. They outbuilt me dramatically. So we gotta step up, man. We gotta friggin' step up, bro. And by the way, guys, yeah, so these are also no mod servers. These are not modded servers. They just have no mods. When it comes to PvP, I normally don't have any mods on my servers because it really breaks the balance of PvP, unless you're just messing around. But that's why that's probably why my no mod servers are so popular. And I'm so used to playing official anyway. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like mods and stuff like that. I like exploring them a little bit. It's a lot of fun. One of my popular videos was actually me going around with the Mutation Madness mod and showing that off with my little Dominance Rex as a thumbnail. But I mean, yeah, there's a lot of things to mess around with. But again, for a balance point from PvP, you gotta try to make it balanced. And mods completely destroy that balance. Alright. There we go, got that. Alright. I'm so highly focused on trying to build these walls properly. I'm basically gonna be definitely laggy now. It's gonna be definitely laggy for sure. Those are facts. Those are facts. Alright, we're almost done with that. And that's going to be almost enclosed. And then we can place more turrets inside of this structure, and then plus on the outside too. We can also use these walls to our advantage here. The height of it is a natural turret tower, besides the cave cliff platforms. Just in case I destroy my cliff platform. With a solid crafting area like this, we should be good and should be able to build at least more mega structures here on the other bases on the other servers. And if I do release center, actually, you know what? I'm not sure when I do release center. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have the transfers on immediately, because it will basically be completely filled by people who are mega tribes on here, like instantaneously. So we'll debate on it. We'll see what happens. But with these servers being so much more popular now, I definitely might add that on to the cluster for sure. Especially how popular these streams have been getting too. You guys have been awesome and absolutely amazing. And it definitely makes my day to see the support on here, guys. You guys are awesome. I would appreciate that. I'm sitting there trying to look at my chat, trying to talk to you guys, realizing you guys are on the camera. I'm trying to talk to my camera, not the chat. Or look at my phone, look at my chat. Jeez. Alright, there we go. Oh. Thanks, arc placement. Appreciate that. Alright, that's good enough for that. Let's go ahead and get the ceilings down now. Oh, yep, yep, Arc, that's what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to place that right there. Nope, nowhere else. No, no. Alright, there we go. There we go. Okay. It's even worse on official, too, but hey, at least, you know what? At least you can pick up your stuff on here, at least, too. I remember back then when it would re-destroy itself and on the old Ark, and building on the old Ark was an absolute nightmare. Airborne loved it. I remember that. He loved it oh so much. But Jeffrey, hey, what's up, man? Oh my God. Money, please. Here we go again. Here we go again. I think it was those other trolls from last time. Oh God. But anyway, though. But yeah, we're almost done here, though, with this particular building, and we should be relatively good. Got that. But again, a huge shout out and a huge thank you to everybody that's been in the previous streams. I really appreciate it, guys. You've been really awesome. We're just, oh gosh, man, you mother. I'm placing every ceiling known to man in the completely wrong directions. I'm gonna have a bunch of random ceilings everywhere. That's up for sure. It'd drive me crazy is what I'm doing. That. And then we should be good for that. I haven't been scouted on stream yet. So whoever's online isn't looking for my base, as we know of yet. But I know for a fact I've been scouting my base because I do my tribe vlogs. And how popular the servers actually have been getting. Alright, there we go. Got that. How many ceilings we got here? It's not showing me. We got about 94 more left more. I didn't mean to put my reapers, I didn't mean to entrap my reapers in there. But hey, you know, I guess it could be a natural defense. So the reapers are in there now. Didn't mean to trap them in there, but okay. Okay. Reapers are pretty terrible in the water, so I guess it's a good idea to leave them in there. And leaving thylas and stuff like that, smaller creatures inside of a building, is a really good idea too. It's trying to kite them out of there. Annoying. And thylas do a lot of damage. Alright. So I do that. Oh my gosh, bro. My armor's killing me from trying to keep it steady. I'm trying to place these places. It reminds me of the time I built a giant castle on PvP for the fun of it. I'm not even kidding you, the next day. I built it out in the open just for the fun of it to see what would happen. And I'm not even kidding you, literally the next day, it was already raided. Where you placing the turns down, bro. This reminds me of. Let's hope it doesn't have the same outcome as it did last time. Alright. Double check my tech sensors. Oh. My tribe killed a baby griffin. I left my griffins on mating. Now my Rexes are all over here. Okay. I forgot I left you guys on mating. Are you guys still mating? Okay, that's cute. I'll come back to that. I forgot that I left them on mating. And my Rexes are probably on aggressive from the boss fight. Yeah. Okay, I don't know where my other Griffin's at then. He's probably flying around here somewhere. He's probably on neutral flying around. Window, I check with see where I can't find my Griffin at. I don't see him anywhere. Is he in there? How did he get in there? No. Where's my other Griffin? They're not mate boosted anymore either. So it's on the ground. That's why. Man, that's my own fault. That's my own fault. I left him on mating. I know it's forgetting something, man. All right. Come on. Oh, you're stuck into the basilisks, aren't you? You little turd. Man, why would you land on top of the basilisk, my guy? Alright. Note to self. Do not leave your dinos on mating on a PvP server. Okay. Perfect. Alright. Anywho. So, let's go on to the other servers really fast. I don't got too much more time here. I'm trying to figure out what to do. I think for right now, our defenses are pretty solid right now when it comes to that. We have our awesome new crafting station. I left a window open over there. Gosh darn it. Oh, I left a huge... Bruh. Oh, no. I didn't. We're good. We're good. Alright, so overall, I'll show you guys what it looks like inside. Man, I wish you guys would have inside if I can actually get inside my own base. That'd be great too. I mean, I love that. I love that a lot. I made the foundations to where I can't even get inside my own base. Oh, interesting. Wait, hold on. I'm going to do this one. There we go. Okay. This is a secret doorway. Alright. Anyway, though, so this is what the crafting station looks like now. Very nice and enclosed. Very nice. It's looking pretty cool. I might put some lights up in here. Besides all the replicators that are constantly lighting the area. We also got some Reapers up in here too. So a very good solid crafting area. And we'll do some more storage and stuff like that over in some other locations on inside this particular base. We're going to go over to, I mean, pretty much we haven't been scouted besides me killing some random stuff here, me freezing stuff, and of course us being tracked by other tribes over here. So let's go over the other servers really fast. I'll show you guys how to join back in these servers if you guys are interested in PvP and you guys want to see these particular things. Oh, I noticed in the secret doorway it just says metal wall now, so it no longer says secret doorway. So if a tribe is trying to find your base and trying to scout out which way is your doorway, it just says metal wall. That's cool. That's actually cool. I'm glad they added that. So people can't figure out which one's my secret doorway. That's really cool. So it really is a secret doorway. That's really nice. That's really nice. But that's the thing about PvP. It was very easy to bust in people's bases because all you'd have, or back in the old Ark, because all you'd have to do is basically look around for, because you couldn't pick anything back up like you can now. And all you had to do was basically just blow open their door and just go through the doors because they're easy to blow up. But on here, you have to go blow up walls instead. So that's really cool. I like that a lot. I'm glad they changed it. I'm not sure when they changed that, but it looks like they changed that. That's pretty cool. All right. Well, though, we're pretty much solid on here for right now. That's a pretty solid building right now. If I had more time in my hands, I'd definitely do a lot more with that one. I don't want to end the stream yet because we were doing very, very well here with the stream. So let's go over here to official. I'm going to show you guys the progress I've had on my official servers. But at first, though, I'm going to show you guys some of the other stuff here on the other servers on how to join in the servers. So if you guys want to join in the servers, all I got to do is simply type in my YouTube name and make sure you go on the unofficial tab and make sure you do all maps. And again, I might put up a poll or something like that debating on what to do with the Conquest server because they haven't been too popular. There's been a couple people on there, but it hasn't been too crazy or anything like that. So I might even change this Conquest server into like a center server or something like that. If you guys are interested in that, definitely let me know. And I can add that into the main cluster. And this server right here, the Conquest server, is not in the main cluster right now. But I could add the center in and put that into the main cluster because the center I love, as you can tell, I'm unofficial on the center. And the center has some really great resource spawns, great water dinos, great really great spots for building on PvP total, and it would help out some of the newer tribes that are starting on these servers, and even help some of the bigger tribes too when it comes to gathering resources. But alright, so we're done with here with the unofficial servers for the PvP aspect right now. And we're going to go over here onto the official servers. I'm going to show you guys the progress from the previous stream that ended up happening. Apparently there's no people online, apparently. Okay, that's weird. Okay. How strange. Oh, I just want to show you guys how popular the center is on PvP. So let's show you guys the center here. And then we go to PvP. And you guys can see if you can scroll way down. There's like 25 people right there. And our apocalypse, it's very, very popular. It's a very popular map for when it comes to PvP too. But yeah, anyway though. So we're gonna go back to all, and then all maps. So we're gonna go back over here on center on official. I gotta go check out my baby dinos. So we're gonna back over here really fast, and then we'll probably end the stream off that. Because I gotta make sure I get everything ready, because I have to get ready for work now. Oh, I hate having to end the stream when it's going well, bro. Oh god. Okay, but anyway though, so this is a quick recap of all the progress that happened these past couple of days. So again, a huge shout out to for trading with me, helping me with the dinos and everything like that. It made it very dramatic helpful in here. All right, so our fire wyvern is now finally raised. I am so excited. I completely forgot he was actually just raised. Finally. He is finally done eating, and he is all good. So this is our fire wyvern. Really cool. Popped out with 100% imprint, 16,000 health, 1,424 melee. Very, very good wyvern. Very awesome. Very huge shout out there. Yeah, same welcome. Yes, I'm glad you're still on the stream there. Thank you, friend. Thank you. A lot. Very awesome. He's finally raised up there. And we got some more stuff over here. The Therazinos have been doing their own little thing and been taking their sweet time raising. But he's at 19%. They're all at 19% right now. I decided to start imprinting them because why not? Berry wise, we should be relatively okay. Yeah, we still have a full trough, so they actually haven't got that many berries. So I might even leave them out while I'm at work today because they've been barely. This is 1x by the way, guys. Now and. They've been barely even eating anything, so they're good. I got my meat plants in there and my berry plants over there. We'll do in a couple seconds, but I just want to show you guys all the progress of what's going on here. What's max wild dino? Oh, what's max wild dino level for tech and normal on your servers? On my servers. Okay, that's a good question. On my servers, it wouldn't be official because on my own servers are normally 180 was the max wild dino level, so. Tech, I believe, is like a wyvern, kind of, where it goes up like 30 or 40 levels. So tech, oh, that's a good question, man. So tech on official would be, I think you can find like a 190 on official. So I'm assuming like maybe like 210, maybe 210, between 210 and 220, I want to say. Yeah, on there. On my servers too, the level cap, like for like let's say like for instance on official, the max dino level cap on official is 450 after leveling, but on my servers it's like 1,500, which nobody's mutating their dinos that much anyway. So you don't gotta worry about mutation level caps on my own servers, but on official, of course you do. Just a word of reference on there. Right now, I'm just showing off the progress of the previous stream. For my official servers right now I play on. But yeah, all the progress so far though, all of our cartridges are now adolescent. I'm actually very excited about this one right in particular. She inherited the new melee that I got, which is 1,605 as a start, and she inherited the cool color. So I'm gonna breed her when she's done. I'm gonna breed her with my Extinction cartridge over there on Extinction, and my Blue Monster one, and I'm gonna breed her with that one, and hopefully get that awesome color because I love that color. And we're gonna, along with that dark blue color over here too. But unfortunately, this one inherited too many of the stats. He inherited the high stamina along with the high melee, so that pops out with a whopping of 411, which is not going to be possible to breed up. But we also have our fluffy raptors have been all raised up. They have an awesome color, and they've been leveled up like that. I wasn't worried about the imprinting on these guys for right now, because these guys are going to be all breeders anyway, to be mainly used for breeding. so I wasn't really worried about the imprinting on them. All their babies, though, that I will be doing will be definitely imprinted because those will be boss fighters. And then we also got some more Tech Giga. Again, this was just a breeder, so I wasn't worried about the imprinting. The Dino Sucius is almost done at a whopping 61%, but it does have 100% imprints, so a whopping 10,300 health, 2,400 melee. Not too bad. They have not been going through that much meat now because half of them are all adolescent now, and I haven't raised any new babies right now, just because I've been focused on other stuff. We got some more Thylos there. That red Thylos right done. I do believe he has, or she has, almost 100% imprint. But again, it'll be a nice breeder there. And our Desmos are very close, a whopping 72% done. And they are almost done. I can't wait to breed those guys up, and I'll be breeding the crap out of those guys when they're done. But yeah, and then our Pyromane over here popped out here with a whopping level 438, so I won't be able to do too much with that one. I gotta breed more with the Pyromanes, hopefully get some lower stats off them. Griffins are all adolescent. They've been doing very well. And then our Octodon over here too, which should be the breeding pair of Octodon with their also. So within the next couple of days, probably within about a day and a half or so, these guys should be all raised up. So basically by the next stream, because I stream every other day, so basically by the next stream, these guys will definitely be raised and ready to go. So depending on what happens on my PvP servers, if anything happens based on PvP servers, I'll be going back and forth between the two unofficial on here and then also on my PvP servers also. Alright, so let's go ahead and give these guys some meat and stuff like that. Give these guys some berries and stuff like that before I get ready. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention too, I definitely will be starting more baby raising. I decided to hatch up my Tech Rexes, so all my I'm breeding even more Tech Rexes, and for that, and I'll make sure these are locked. These are locked. Yeah, these are locked. And I also decided to raise up some Brontos because I know there's a lot of Gigantea breeders out there, and these guys are some really awesome colors and stuff like that for Giganteas, and there's some really crazy stats and stuff like that. One of them has, again, different types of stats. So if any of you guys out there are Gigantea breeders, you guys want to definitely trade, definitely let me know. These are all 310 weight Brontos, so these are all meant for weight for Giganteas, and they also got some cool colors to them. So definitely let me know if you guys are interested in that. And you guys put out there, put it official. So I'm going to be setting all those up and breeding out those guys too. See, I wish I had more crystal like I did on my other servers on here. That'd be great. Let's go quickly grab the berries out of here for our Therazinos. These tech crop plots have been working wonders. But yeah, I mean, the Therazinos have barely been eating any berries at all. So I'm actually very excited, very happy, so I can start mass breeding those guys very, very easily. See, this is on 1x, and they are still like barely even going through any of the troughs. So that's pretty friggin' fantastic, pretty awesome, and yeah, we'll definitely be doing more of that too. And hopefully doing boss fights on both servers, on both the PvP servers and on here too. My next boss fight on the official servers, it's going to be on Ragnarok. I'm going to be doing the Nuntuck, trying to eventually get in after I get my base moved off of Island. I don't know why I'm doing that individually, but I can just type in Measure. I'll be doing the Nuntuck over there on official for my third character. We'll be going back doing that again too at some point, along with my other raising. And again, on the PvP servers, I'm going to be trying to do Grendel by raising more Therazinos over on some of my other raising bases over there on official. Or, oh my gosh, sorry, not official. See, I'm mixing myself up now. We're also going to be doing more Therazino raising over there on my PvP servers, I meant to say, over there for the Grendel boss fight. So, yeah, that's what we're doing for that. But once these Therazinos are raised up, it'll be really great. It'll be able to help me out with more of my meat plants and harvesting in general, and for boss fights. And Therazinos can be used for many, many uses, especially on official. It'll be really, really helpful. Alright, so let's feed these guys up and fill up their troughs. I want to make sure that I have these guys filled up at least before I go to work. Oh god, okay, we ran out of inventory space for that. Oh god, okay. Good. They're all adolescents, so I'm not having any other babies out right now at the moment, so I'm not really too worried about it. But they should be, as long as they have at least 4 or 5 troughs, yeah, they're fine. They're fine. I'm not even worried about the iguana this time because, like I said, half of them are going to be all raised up by the time anything else happens. I might even just put that in the feeding trough instead of the iguana because, yeah, I mean, they're definitely, I'm only going to be gone for 8.5 hours. And as long as nothing catastrophic happens, like I haven't even had these troughs filled naturally that much by myself, so I'm not too concerned about it. They're good. So these guys are all solid. They're all ready to go. Alright, and we're all good. We got berries and that. But that's all the progress on official right now. So definitely expect that, more on that when that happens. The next couple of days, we should be all set and ready to do some more stuff here. And you can see they're casually eating. But yeah, that's pretty much that, guys. They're very awesome on there, and again, huge shout out for helping me out there. Yeah, huge shout out there, you know, for helping me out there for all that trading. Really good stuff. And I hope to do more future trading here soon because I'm definitely always looking around for dinos and could definitely use some more boss fights. If you ever want to do any of the boss fights on stream, definitely let me know. I know for a fact that everybody out there who loves watching Ark would love to see some freaking boss fights, some more interesting ones that I can't run myself, like Extinction boss fights and all that other stuff too. Because I got 3 different characters that can definitely use some extra boss fight engrams and or levels, and just an awesome experience just to see it happen. Because doing the King Titan boss fight is just insane. That boss fight's crazy, absolutely crazy. All right, I haven't even done the Overseer yet. Even on the old Ark, I still haven't done the old Overseer. So doing the Overseer is completely new for me. I haven't even done it yet. All right, but that's all that though. Everything on official seems to be doing pretty okay. That's all good for work. And before I go to work, and I'm gonna pot up this wyvern because he has low food. I'm gonna put him in the cryo hospital. Actually, put him in the cryo hospital, and I'll be doing more breeding of them later on. Alright. But I am running low here on time. I think about 30 or so more minutes before I go to work, and I gotta go do some stuff. So, unfortunately, but I will end the stream over here inside the menu so I can show you guys what I was doing here. Because I was just showing I was just showing the progress on official. So, but anyway though. But the majority of the server stream today was on here on the PvP server. So, alright, I'm going to show you guys how to join my servers. Again, huge shout out to everybody who's been watching and everything like that. Huge shout out to everybody. You guys have been amazing. And again, we destroyed the previous like goal with 27 likes on the last stream. That last stream was absolutely wild, and I really do appreciate it, guys. But I'm pretty sure, I can't tell, but I think we hit around 4 likes. I can't remember, but we were definitely pretty close here to our 5 like goal. I'm not sure if we actually hit over the likes. I might have to reload in my chat again because YouTube's very laggy on my end. But overall, though, thank you for all the likes and everything like that. Thank you all for everybody for going out and chilling out here. Like I said, I'm going to be doing my next stream. It will be every other day. That's what I'm going to try to go for. I'm going to definitely, especially after the awesome support we've been having, I'm going to make sure I definitely get these goals down. And I definitely want to be constantly streaming and hopefully becoming a much larger YouTuber. Thanks to all you guys. You guys are awesome. And again, all I got to do is join my servers. All I got to do is simply type in my YouTube name or just type in the first part of my YouTube name. Have all maps, all modes on. And I'm debating on changing this Conquest server and adding the center onto here. Especially as these servers become more popular. It looks like the people have been a lot of raiding each other to that, attacking each other, and it's been pretty wild. And who knows, we might even do a couple of raids on some old bases if those players aren't even on. We'll see. Cause some drama. See what ends up happening. I don't know. We'll mess around. I got to worry about my own self though right now and make sure I don't get easily raided. So I'm not going to mess with anybody because I'm not about to get raided myself right now with my puny bases right now. So compared to them. So, but that's how I join the servers, guys. If you guys want to check out my Discord too, that will basically explain more about any rules around the servers. There's really not that many rules on the server, just basic rules, like official, just basic stuff. Nothing crazy. It was so awesome, more support there too, and it's the best way to reach out to me. And I also explain a lot more stuff on my servers, or it's the best way to reach out to me in general, just in case anything goes wrong or if something happens with the servers, or again, just support in general, not just for Arc 2. My Discord, it doesn't just include Arc 2. It also includes my other servers, my other games I play too, like 7 Days to Die and everything like that. Everything like that, though. I really don't want to end the stream because how well it's been going right now. But unfortunately, I kind of have to now because I have to go to work. So I do have to actually go to work. And then I can't mess around with that. But unfortunately. But thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have been awesome. And it's been very amazing. It's been a short and sweet stream today. I'm really glad I was able to stream. Again, I'm for sure going to be definitely going here on my goals here. And we're going to become a bigger YouTube, man. We're going to get up to 1,000 subs, man. I know we will. We definitely will. With your guys' support, I know we definitely will. We'll get up there and we get monetized. And like I said before, I did say it. What will be happening if I do, and I'm definitely stating this, if we hit 1,000 subs and my channel gets monetized, I will get a custom ARC implant tattoo on my wrist. So definitely it will be customized. It will be symbolizing basically all the game or all the stuff I've been doing on ARC for the past 10 years, 10 plus years, bro. It's been a lot. I met a lot of good people on here. I met a lot of my friends. A lot. It's be pretty awesome and basically signalizing, I'm being a lifelong dream made. It'd be really awesome. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, guys, and check out the Discord if you guys have Discord. And always remember to be a tryhard. I'll see you guys later.